Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Welcome! We've got a super psychic event.
Yay! Hey, everybody.
Welcome. Danica, how are you, sweetie? Beloved. Nina Love, Sonia. Keith smiles a lot. Milan, hi. Pink Lily Phil, hi everyone. How are you doing? We are sorry we are so late. There's so much technical difficulties, but I think we are good now. Guys, let's welcome Sylvester. Guys, you all know Sylvester because I've put Sylvester on. Look at this shirt that Sylvester made. Spiritual the fuck up, y'all. I sent this over to Sylvester and I said, what can you do with it? And here it is.
Yeah. I had to sit and think about that one because I was like, oh my God, will that sell? Will people respond to that?
Say that? Can you spiritually say that?
I know. And then I played with it and I said, you know what, let me just make it colorful, lighten it up a little bit, make it cute. Yeah, because expression is more than enough. So, so let me just play what? And then I said, okay, here it is. What do you think?
You know what? It's a play on Namaste, bitch.
Oh.
So Namaste, bitch is something that somebody said on Real Housewives of New Jersey. So it kind of took off. So instead of Namaste, it's like Namaste, bitch. Like, come on. So it's a play on that. Okay. I'm so spiritual. And it's like everybody's spiritual to fuck up. We got things to do, spiritual people. We don't have time for that. We're like warriors. Let's go.
It's go time.
That's right.
It's go time.
That's right.
This, I have to tell everyone, Sylvester, how do they reach you? Is it?
Oh, well, you can reach me on Instagram at @SlyJackson on Instagram. SSLY Jackson on Instagram.
It's Sly Jackson on Instagram.
Yeah, it's two S's in the beginning. Yes.
Yes. Sly Jackson.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I talked about you in the last feed with Jason D. McKean, and he is an artist, people. He is an artist. An artiste. Not an artist, an artiste.
I love the way you hype me up. I'm like, okay, yeah. I love it.
He can do anything.
That's no, where'd that come from?
I don't know.
That was
only in New York. It's only in New York.
There's always something going on.
I missed it a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys don't know this, but he made my logo.
Oh.
Figured so. When I tell you, I'm in tears, choked up, because he got the palm leaf in, the flowers, the candle, and here was the cincher. he got my cross in there.
Oh.
That was everything.
Yeah, she didn't
Listen
ask
to
you to
me.
put it in, but yeah, you didn't
What
ask
you
me to put
say?
it in. But I
No,
said,
no, I
yeah,
didn't ask you.
yeah,
He said to me, "This is what I know you value," and he added it as part of the whole, you know, a part of who Tracey is. Like he got it, and I didn't have to ask him.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
You
So
are
soon I'll
amazing.
be sending you the after our consultation. I'll be sending you an updated version soon. So yeah,
I can wait. You're amazing.
I harassed him like 3 weeks ago,
Wow.
but he's been busy.
I wanted to harass him because I had a saying that came to mind, and I was like, Sylvester, in my Tracey voice.
But I could tell, just send it. Don't drive yourself crazy. Just send it.
yeah.
Okay.
All
Give me a
right?
moment to respond. You know, I'm doing other stuff.
The next one I want to introduce, who's already been a part of the Super Psychics, Paula. Paula, you look adorable.
Thank you. I representing the artist.
Yes.
Yes, prayer matters for the Ukraine that Sylvester made.
Yes.
And donations, 10% is going toward World Health Kitchen.
Yes.
And did you get it in navy blue?
Yes, I got the navy blue. I got one for myself and my mom, so we could twinsies because that's how I prefer things.
Yeah.
And I love it. And then I got the t-shirt I wore on the last video we did. It's a tarot, spiritual, something or other. And I got that in the gray, and I love it.
Yes. You wore it in the last Super Psychic event, his shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a psychic tarot card reader, spiritualist, and astrologist.
Yeah, I like that. So I'll be dipping back in.
Was it you that said you liked the Psychic Lives Matter?
No, but I do.
Well, somebody said it. Just go to Cynthia Anna James on SD. You will see everything that he puts through. And, you know, if you're looking for an illustrator, like, he's your guy. He's your guy. He's your guy for hire. All right?
That sounds so amazing. Right? I love that. It's like he's your spirit guide, but he's in the flesh.
Melissa Burton from the Melissa Burton Show. Hi. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
Now, for everybody who doesn't know, because we're apt to get new viewers because of the topic being Black Chyna, be it Kardashian, it could be a plethora of new viewers. Melissa does a show every Saturday.
Yep.
On Blog Talk Radio.
Yep. You can get free psychic readings.
And she gives free psychic readings. So contact her, DM her. And if you want to go to the top of the line, you can.
You gotta.
You can.
Money talks. Money talks. It definitely does.
Wait, Melissa. Wait. They're free readings on Saturday.
They're free readings.
If you want to go to the top of the line, money can make that.
Yep.
It's worth it.
It is worth it. And I love doing it every Saturday. And what's great is that you never know who's going to call in and what stories you're going to hear. And then I love people that call back and give me the validation of what their situation was. To say to me, oh, you were right. You were right.
Yes.
You know? That makes me go like, okay. I love that I got to help somebody.
Yeah.
And don't forget Revelations that we do at 9 a.m. every Saturday on YouTube.
Melissa, listen, you read the hell out of Revelation 17. She just ran right through it, and I was like, woo, but we got rid of that chapter. And today we had a great time talking. You guys just gotta come be with us. Revelation, thank you, Melissa, is at 9 a.m. Melissa's show is at 12:30, both on Saturdays. You could listen while you're driving, people. No one's trying to keep you stuck to your chair, okay? Next up is our medium. Beautiful Conundrum.
Majestic.
Yeah, that's right, honey. That's right.
Get into it, Lisa.
That's right. Get into it. Take all of it, honey. Yeah.
Guys, Beautiful Conundrum puts out amazing reels that's inspiring. Check out her IG. She is killing it in the reels game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. And the beautiful queen.
Oh my.
Remember, give him face.
Is
Give him
Oh, wait, hold on. I want you to pause for a minute. Do it side. I'm sorry, we have to do this. Do it sideways again. No. Look up. No. No hands. No hands. Look up. Straight up. Down. Look down just a little bit. Look over to the. Oh, stay there. Stay there.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Stay
fabulous.
there.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
move.
Yes.
No, don't smile. Don't move.
Yes.
Yes. Why I did that is because I want you to go back and screenshot that.
Yes.
Okay.
Screenshot it.
Yes, that's
I
wonderful.
did it little, and I did it full screen. And you need to put yourself on display, Queen.
Yes.
Noted.
Yes.
Noted. When you did this, I was like, "Oh shit, that's a thing. That was beautiful. That's why I made you do it again."
Oh,
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
But also, Marie puts out the most fun TikToks.
Yeah.
Marie has fun with her TikToks.
She does.
Yeah. I just want to make people laugh.
That's what I love about the metaphysical group that we are a part of. We're not trying to be, and then the world will end soon.
I know.
We already know the world's gonna end, right? COVID's killing people. Now we got TB. We got kids' livers being attacked by the vaccine. We're dying.
Yeah.
But let's have fun.
Let's
have fun, right? To the wheels fall off.
That's what your TikToks do for us. Your
To the wheels fall off.
gives us fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Aoife Sheye says, "Good health, super psychics." The Kiki Witch says, "Marie is a straight up baddie." Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get this party started. Oh, and Chyna says, we were just talking about this, Marie, so maybe we just got to talk about it again. Marie makes the best skin product.
Thank you. Thank you, Chyna.
Yay!
I love their products.
Marie doing a makeup series to let us know what's the best this, the best that, the best this. Like, work it out.
I'm going to try. Or I'm going to do.
Oh, we going to do.
I know you're going to let me do. You're going to make me.
You know I'm gonna make you do.
Yep.
Of course, I just want to ask a quick question. Is that the same products can work well for men as well, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Let me Marie answer. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to throw that out there.
I know, because the men be scared to use the stuff. Like, come on, man, your skin have to be flawless too.
I love Marie's product. Oh, I'm telling you, my skin looks so much better.
It does. It does. It does. Melissa.
Yes.
You know, we've known each other for years. You've had these things shoot up on your face, and I just don't see them anymore. And Nina Love says she'll be watching out for your videos.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, let's get this party started. Time to be a little serious. We have a situation. We have a bunch of rich women coming after a poor little girl.
Tracy?
Yeah?
You know what song I hear? The Roof is on Fire. I don't know who sings that.
The
roof is on fire.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
The guy is partying already. She's like, that's bringing me back. That's interesting.
Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic 3.
That's an interesting song. So, what I want to know is who's going to win? Black Chyna or the Kardashians? So, get to shuffling. Get to shuffling. Get to shuffling. I don't know what cards I want to use, but this is my old reliable. So when I get scared, I go to my old reliable. Who's going to win? By the way, anyone, you can contact anyone on here. Let me just see. Thank you, Misha. You can contact anyone personally on the screen by the information provided underneath their video feed. Hit support and hit like. If you are watching this right now today and you've never met me, how could you? How could you? How could you? But I'm okay with that. Just like and subscribe.
What's the question?
Who will win?
Win. Okay.
Who will win? So you guys keep doing what you're doing. Everyone, you have to know that this is what's called a black moon. Black moon means you can't see it. That's what the black moon means. It's there, but you are not allowed to see it. That's how good God is. That He created a moon in the sky that you can't see, and that moon never goes away. Write your letters. This is also a partial eclipse in Taurus. Taurus is about love, and Taurus is about their money. If you want some changes, now's the time to make your wishes. Make it big or go home. An eclipse energy is amazing energy. And you only have today because the next eclipse is during Mercury retrograde.
Oh.
And I don't advise doing magic during Mercury retrograde. So today is the day. Okay? If you can't light a candle, write your letters to God. Okay, Trice Jackson, we don't add we don't go to the end of the line there. No one gets to do anything to Black Chyna that is not already authorized by God. So you don't get to have fear about what you think they're going to do to her, because God always intervenes. You understand? And don't let me put that magic out there. Nothing will ever happen. Whatever somebody wishes, it will happen to them first. So be careful, guys, of what you think might happen. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid of shit. God got this. Always. You see anything happen in China yet? No. No. God got this. So any color, or what color candles are we burning for Black China? If you want to do it for Black China specifically, I'm feeling red for CHANGO or Oya. She's got Oya energy, child.
Yeah.
She don't take no shit.
So Tracy, if they still got your CHANGO herbs, they can use that today too.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. Anyone that still has the CHANGO herbs, which you should still have it, go ahead and use it for Black China. So white or red, cream or red. It could be a votive. It could be a whole candle. Or Picky Witch Black. The funny thing about the color black is that if you want a complete structural event, use black. Yep. So do your magic, and if you can, out of the kindness of your heart, could you say a prayer for Black China? Because these Kardashians are liars. So did you guys know that they did a whole episode saying that Kanye got the sex tapes back from Ray J, and Ray J wrote on Instagram, it's a goddamn lie. It's a lie. Ray J said it. The Shade Room reposted it. It's a lie.
Well, we know that already.
But if that is not an example of how they're doing China, that they could just lie about getting some sex tapes back, hey Kim, why don't you just ask Ray J for the tape? Why don't you try that? Try an honest approach.
No, because then you have to pay him. They don't want to pay nobody.
Well, if they have enough money, pay him.
They don't want to pay.
But I do want to say what Empakil, the artist, says, Black China is divinely protected. We have to learn to use healthy words when we are asking help from the universe. All right? Notice how quiet Kanye is. Like, did they pay him to be quiet?
Well, I heard he went away to get some help.
Just in time for the trial, right?
Oh,
that makes sense. If that's not a plan, they're like, Kanye, go. Just go. We have a trial coming up. You will fuck it up, Kanye. You know. And you know what Kanye said, right? Kanye said, pay me. He don't do nothing without a dollar bill attached to it. You know, at this stage of the game, the tape probably doesn't exist. It's in the internet, so it exists that way. But it was probably on a phone that can't translate to the newer model. You're probably right, AB. All right. Are we good? Not yet? I can keep talking to the people.
You know what?
I need a little bit more time.
You know what? With Kanye, I hear Spirit says that, you know, Kanye, in Kanye's voice, it costs to keep him quiet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes. You want to keep me quiet? Somebody said he's in Tokyo. You want to keep me quiet? So let me. Oh my God. My candles, weeks later, you still smell it. This is the Power and Success.
Oh, I gotta get that one. You got Power Success. Oh my goodness.
Yes. And
Oh,
this is quick money, quick responses.
Look how pretty that is.
Let me go get my other and I forgot to bring IG on.
Oh no.
Right, they probably waiting around.
I'm gonna do it.
Who's these people? Who that?
Okay.
Let me tell you something, guys. Every time I make a defective candle, right, I save it for myself.
That is so cool.
Right? All of my defective candles are being lit for this this moon experience. See, I believe in nothing has to be perfect. That's what I believe. And so I'm not going to sell you guys the defective ones. I'm just going to keep them for myself. And the defective ones are the ones where the wick is like way over here. Oh. I gotta see if Chyna ever wants to come on a psychic event. She's so good.
That's some strange stuff.
I don't know whose music is playing, but it is perfect right now.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Leave it. It sounds beautiful. You didn't turn it down, did you? It sounds beautiful. $10. Today is the day. Yes.
You know what, Tracy? A lot of cards popped out for me, so I got 11 cards today. I don't know what happened.
Go for it.
Guys, I was just like, oh. Spirit says, oh, I'm going to pull out this much for you. I'm like, wait a minute.
We're waiting on YouTube because everyone is pulling up their cards. And, you know, this is a very strong topic. This is, who will win, Black Chyna or the Kardashians? So we're, you know, they're focusing, they're doing their thing. I do want to tell you all that my candles are for sale.
The candles smell amazing. Listen, y'all better not skip on getting something magical. Don't skip on it. Because let me tell you something. When Tracey said, oh, the Free Britney's done, I said, no. I love the Free Britney. All the herbs, everything smelled good, even the oil. The oil was amazing.
When it was done, it was done.
I was like, no. So when Tracey offering candles or herbs, go buy it.
They better come get it. I want to see if there's a way I can have you guys on YouTube. Y'all might have to come. Oh, let me get over here to Tracey Brown. Please subscribe to the channel. I don't know if I can hold this up for you guys to see. I guess I could hold it like this for you guys to see. I don't know. But they're all preparing. That's why their heads are down. Or you can come over to YouTube. Okay? Either one. This might work, actually. This might work. I can hold this up for you guys. And no, I need something taller. Oh, maybe this will work. Oh, yeah, this works. Okay, I could hold this. This is about Black Chyna and the Kardashians and who will win. I love my lips.
Tracey.
When you go on IG, you just see my lips, and it's like. But order my candles, everyone. Or that's OSHUN. That's the health. And the last one is, I gotta put the camera down. The last one is chili pepper love. Chili pepper love is my favorite. It smells so good. I love the chili pepper love. All right. How we making out? Who can go first?
I think I'm gonna try first.
Go for it. Go for it. Because that way everyone can keep going. They don't have to all stop at once.
Yeah. So I don't really know much about what's going on. All I know is from like the reggae song Spice, Black Chyna was Tiger Pum Pum. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else about that.
What?
I don't know nothing else about these people, and I'm still confused. But the first card I got was the Hierophant,
The greatest thing.
and I'm like, who has a church? I don't know, somebody like besides Kanye, somebody else has a church. I heard Scientology, whatever. There's money allocated into that church. Yeah, somebody else has a church. I heard Scientology. Whatever, there's money allocated into that. Echoing, you could hear me? Somebody else has a church.
Hold on.
Whatever, there's money allocated.
Hold on, Marie.
Echoing, you can hear me?
Hold on. I'm gonna take you off of one.
Whatever, there's money allocated.
Hold on, Marie.
Echoing, you can hear me?
And I'm gonna put you on another one. Hold on.
Marie, say something.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm good to keep going?
Yes. Keep going.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure who has another church of the sorts, but it feels like money is being scraped into there on the back end. Like they're not showing all the receipts of what they have. Then I got the Three of Pentacles. It feels like, especially 3 out of the clan is going really hard to bring her down. They're working together. They're working on the back end to find up anything they could find. Mm-hmm. Like this is super duper personal. Mm-hmm. Then I got the Ace of Swords, and Mama Jenna is over it. Okay. She's upset. She's like, it's like, this is so frustrating and annoying for her. Like, I can't get this witch out of my hair. Like, kind of feeling. So she's calculating and finding different ways and different pieces to go about it without it being traced back to her, if that makes sense. Then I got the Four of Pentacles. And I feel with this, like, no matter how much, what way it goes, like, they don't want to give her anything. Even if this says, like, okay, she's supposed to get this amount, they don't want nothing. They don't want nothing at all.
Right.
To give it to her.
Right.
But then with the Eight of Pentacles, Black Chyna already peeped game. So she's like, oh no, she's working hard in the background. So it's like, okay, if you think you have one up on me this way, I'm still 10 steps ahead of you. Because they may think she's ghetto, but, or she's stupid, but she has a lot of hustling common sense. And they keep sleeping on her that way. There's a trickster involved. It feels like somebody's playing both sides of the fence. And now I'm hearing it, it's for the greater good. So whoever they think that it's against Chyna is actually in the Kardashian camp. And it feels like they're taking the nitbits back to Black Chyna.
Oh, sugar bum.
Yeah, so their camp, their circle is not as foolproof as they thought, which would explain the tower moment I got for them. Because right now they feel like they have it in the bag because they're underestimating her for some reason. But they're going to get a little shocker. And this shocker is a male figure. It's like somebody's going to testify that's, I don't know, close to the family or part of the family, but it's going to spill some beans that they did not want. And it's going to mess up their case. Then I got the Three of Swords. It's not going to go... What I got the Three of Swords is like nobody when the family feuds. So when I heard that, to me it was saying like there's no real winner. That's what I keep hearing for some reason. Like there's no real winner, and nobody's gonna get the amount they expected. Like it's gonna be like both sides are gonna be upset. They're not gonna get what they wanted. And then my last card, I got the Seven of Cups. There's so much options going on. There's so much things arising in the case that's just making it, has to be thrown out. This is no longer needed. And it's just, and I'm hearing start over. So I don't know if something new is going to start or they may have to start from scratch. Or it's just it's going to keep prolonging. But I'm not getting a win for either side for some reason, which still has me confused. And yeah, because then I said, let me pick from another deck, from like a last clarifier, and I got the Five of Pentacles. And you know, like this person, you know, they're begging, they look apparently homeless. Like somebody's going to be asked out, but I'm still trying to figure out who. But I think both parties are going to be asked out in different ways. But the bigger blow I'm hearing is going to come to the Kardashians because this unveils a lot of behind the scenes secrets that they didn't want out.
It exposes them.
Yeah, it exposed them, and it exposes a lot of more things that they were trying to hide that they didn't want to bring up. So whatever, like even if China wins financially, they lose out like their namesake and their whatever they stand for. That's how I'm getting it. But then I'm hearing also like this is a lesson for China as well.
Yes, it is. She's a Taurus. Yes, it is.
It's a lesson. Because I'm hearing she got in too fast and she didn't learn. She didn't learn. It keeps saying that she didn't learn. And old wounds are representing coming back for her. So this is something that she has to go through. It's a learning lesson because whatever she's been doing prior, she has to change that as well. So she doesn't come into this situation again. So it still has me on the fence.
So I'm going to have you try something whenever that occurs. Keep your cards together.
Okay.
No, don't put them together. Keep them the way they are. The remaining cards, on the left is China, on the right is Kardashian. Pull cards, 3 at a pop. 1 for China, 1 for the 3 for China, 3 for the Kardashians. Okay. Look at it. Then do 3 more. 3 for China, 3. See if you get your answer after you pull the 3.
Okay. When I do it that way, yeah, it's more leaning towards China.
Okay. See how that's an easy method when, like, there's many situations that even your own clients, you're going to be like, oh, God, this is so hard to figure out because both parties can lose. Let's say it's a custody battle. And many times one party goes in thinking, oh, I got this in the bag.
Yes.
And you could see, slow down, sweetie, because the cards aren't showing me that you got this in the bag. It's showing me that it could be 50-50. It could be, but then separate it and then say, okay, it looks like China does win, but I hear you, Marie, when you say, and this is what I think I heard you say, not going to get what you expected.
Yeah.
Got it. Good job. Who's next?
Thank you.
Go, Melissa.
All right. So the first card that I got was the third eye, was the third chakra card. And to me, that makes me feel like someone's doing like, it just, like someone's paying attention to their views around them. It's like almost like sitting inside and just watching everybody's actions. The next card that I got was the conflict and defeat card. I feel like this case is just making people feel like they just want to have a drink at night. Like, oh my God, when is this going to be over? And also, when I got this card, I was looking at the candle here, right? And that candle to me reminds me of like magic as well. Like someone's doing magic because they don't want to lose. All right. And also I had pulled the magic card. So to me, that clarified it that someone's doing magic just so they don't lose their case. The next card that I got was a trumpet card. And the trumpet card to me just makes me feel like whoever in the courtroom is running their mouth, I feel like there's someone that's running their mouth and they're just very hard-headed. I have not watched the case, but I just feel like someone that is in the courtroom, they're saying more than they're supposed to say. You know, when your lawyer says, you know what, maybe you should refrain from saying this and that. You know, and they just keep going with the mouth. It's like they don't watch their words. The next card I got was the recognition and reward card. To me, it just looks like someone's doing like a lot of, even though this card looks more like a reward, right? Like someone's getting reward for this situation. But you know what this reminds me of right here? This reminds me of the judge. Like he's listening to both sides of the party. If you can see these triangles here, it's like two sides of the party in the courtroom. It's like he's listening, but he's not paying attention, you know? I get that for Black Chyna, this is a big sacrifice of going through this whole court battle, you know? I keep hearing winding out. I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like at the end of every court day, this makes her a little bit like exhausted and stressed for Black Chyna. And that my prayer is for her is that don't show your weakness when you're in the courtroom, okay? Being silent and talking when you're being when they're asking you questions is your best bet. I can definitely say for Black Chyna, there is I agree with Marie when she says she having a learning experience with this. Not only is she having a learning experience with this, but I feel like sometimes she's having a lot of alone time with herself now a little bit, you know, being silent too, being in her own spirit, which is okay. And I just think that she does a lot of thinking.
Which is a Taurus thing to do, Melissa. They're thinkers.
They're thinkers. Mm. And also, I feel like with Black Chyna, I just feel like I got the Passion of Night card. It just makes me feel like she is going to, I feel like everything from this, she's going to have something new come out for herself. You know, like it can be anything, something that she's very passionate about. I also can say that I got the confidence card. So I definitely feel like when I get the confidence card and I see the angel, it just makes me feel like it can be both parties that feel confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you know, to see who is going to win.
Yeah.
And Chyna, Spirit tells me to tell you to let the Kardashians blow the whistle. Let them blow the whistle on themselves. You know how people can just tell the truth by you know they're lying, but all of a sudden they tell you the truth later. You know, I just feel like you sitting back and watching. They're gonna blow their own whistle, and that's how they're going to, you know, fuck up.
Mm.
I definitely feel like for the Kardashians, you know, depending whether who's going to win or lose, I definitely feel like the Kardashians are going to be moving on, but their money is not going to be the same, okay? The money is not going to be the same. And I also feel like they might go and take a vacation to make it act like they're not upset about the situation. I got the fertility card, and so I don't know if it's Black Chyna or a Kardashian, but I feel like there's going to be someone that's going to announce that they're pregnant soon. All right.
Thank you, Courtney.
So I definitely feel like that as well. And also, if someone does announce it, it could be a fall baby or a spring baby. All right. Almost kind of like a next year feel. But it feels like if it's this year, it feels like it could be a fall that someone announces or spring. But I just feel like someone is going to be pregnant, because I was thinking maybe Black Chyna, but when I used my pendulum and it's a no for her. So I said, all right, Spirit, then it has to be a Kardashian. And I feel like whoever's the father of this baby, he is a man that has black hair. Okay. I have to say, Black Chyna, you have a big spiritual team that watches over you and guide you, and they also protect you as well. Because I got the spiritual strength card, so I definitely feel like you have a big guidance around you. Right? And you're so much protected. You're more protected than you realize. And when I get the protection card, not only are you protected, but I feel like change is going to come your way. You're going to shift. Okay? I feel like in 2 months' time, you are going to shift. You're going to have new ideas, new business ideas. I just feel like you're going to shift. That's going to make the better for you. And I got the beauty card. When I got the beauty card, it just makes me feel like either it could be you going inside a beauty field, or because you know what, too? I realized, too, because if you look right here, it could just be a woman being sexy, but she's still showing her beauty. So I just feel like something has to do with that. I don't know if you want to do, I don't know what you do or anything. This is, I'm just saying your name right now, but I just feel like you could be doing something that could be either with hair or something that has to do with beauty. Also, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of, your daughter is she's half Kardashian, right? So when I look at the beauty card, I see a lot of Middle Eastern type of energy here. So I don't know if you want to do something that has to be maybe sexy, but a little bit of Middle Eastern stuff. But I just feel like that as well. And Spirit keeps telling me the bridge is going to be burning very thin. That's what they keep saying to me. I got the life purpose card. I definitely feel like your life is going to change, and their life is going to change. It could be that the Kardashians was always up here, and they're going to slowly go down here. All right. It's like their fame is not going to like they always say, or like Tracy always say, all money's not good money. It's like people are going to say, well, if I do business with them, am I going to end up in a courtroom? Or if I tell them my personal business, am I going to end up that it's going to become this huge thing? And I feel like with the spiritual team you have, it's like no more. Like the system is going to break down for them. Remember, they like to use magic. So you have a spiritual team that has protection that's guiding you. I think I'm going to go and use my pendulum, but it feels to me, I feel like the Kardashians are going to surrender, right?
Yeah.
And I got the angel, the guardian angel, so I definitely feel like this is you. Like your prayers are going to be answered, that you win. And I keep hearing them say, take this money and multiply it by 10. All right. And will Chyna, will Black Chyna win the case towards the Kardashian women? Yes or no, Spirit? I got a yes, because look how this is swinging very high.
Mm.
All right. Oh, now it wants to spin again. Oh, so I'm going to say yes, because I'm going to go with my gut, and then I'm going to say maybe, because since it started getting hyper. So that's what I get.
Okay, I'm looking at some of the answers here too, Melissa, as you were talking. And it says people wanted to cancel their Hulu show. You know, it also sounds like the IRS could come for them as a result of this mess. Is that something that you are confident of? I can't imagine that they can have tax evasion. That doesn't really, you know, because they had powerful networks behind them, and the last thing they needed was the powerful network attached to the Kardashian tax evasion. So I don't know if I really agree with any tax evasion. We do know that, if I'm not mistaken, I think Chyna didn't pay taxes. So she's going to have to recoup some of that.
Wow.
Oh, did I do this already? Somebody said, I said Chyna was going to win, but that might have been over something else. I don't know. Not necessarily this. No, Chris's church is not paying proper taxes. Okay, so I'm confused, guys, because Marie brought up a church. Is that Kanye's church, or does this whole got a church?
No, I didn't pick it up for Kanye. I picked up like somebody in the camp has a church. I'm like, what do I need to know that for? I didn't get it. But it feels like money's being moved or something dealing with.
I read that somebody said that Miss Chris's mom had a church, but she passed, I thought.
Oh, Chris's mom had a church. But even if she passed, the church may still be active. So, okay, so are they moving monies around within the church?
Oh, Miss Nina left this.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Money was being.
Oh, Miss Kris Jenner has a church.
You know, Chyna says, and you know Chyna.
They be hiding money legally, but it's hiding.
Chyna says from Chyna's world, Kris Jenner has her own church.
Oh, Chocho.
So, Karen says Kris has a church. Patty says Kris has a church. Guys,
yes. Watching that money.
Marie, that was a good catch. How come I never knew this?
Well, that's how they keep their money. So it's not illegal. But if you have sorry, I gotta get to scribbling. Okay. Who's next? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. There's a lot going on here when you were talking. Chris's mom is still alive, they're saying. Okay, thank you, everyone. Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Go, Sky. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Melissa.
The deck it was good, Melissa. That was good. All right, guys. Hello, it's me, Miss Scott. It's Conundrum. So this is a conundrum. That's the first thing I was talking. So I was pulling out cards, and Spirit told me to do the Celtic, but with 3 different decks. So the decks I'm using are Super Lunomius, Super Lunatus, and I'm doing these cards I had found into it, Tarot, and these other cards I have. So the first things first, is a lot of first and first, Chyna people, her grandmother, her spirit team is on fire. They not playing no games. Whatever work that the Kardashian is doing, it is not working. It's not working. And at this point, everybody's up in arms because a lot of stuff is gonna start coming out. But they ain't want y'all to know. And y'all gonna start sitting around going, what? So we already know the people they was messing around with, but more stuff is gonna come out about her baby's father. Forgot his name. And pedophile. Allegedly. With the young girl in that relationship. Like that friendship, all that stuff is gonna come out. All of it. So if you wait and get your teacups ready, get your napkins, wipe your mouth, because it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be tea, not piss. But anyway, so the first cards I pulled out, and I pulled out 3 for each one because I was pulling them out. The first card I got was in the first position, which is where they are right now, which is the 4 of Cups. The next card is the King of Swords, Court, Ethics. And the other card I got was the 8 of Cups. But you see him walking away. So in this position, you already know right now there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Everybody's looking at a lot of different things. And the Kardashians are seeing that Black Chyna may look like she's ghettofied, but old girl is not dumb. She's street smart. So she understands the hustle. She is not playing with them. She understands, to her, she's doing it as though, let me put in the right words. Oh, my car dropped. The car dropped. That must not be it. She's doing this as though her life depends on it. She is focused. She is not playing. She is on it. So that's right now. What's crossing is the Lovers and the 8 of Wands. Now, with the 8 of Wands, these 2 together, that means there's going to be progress on what's going on to me. Lovers, how I'm translating the Lovers in this position is saying they were all in bed together. There was a lot of stuff they was doing when she was friends with them that she knows a lot of inner workings. Go back to when they first started being friends. She knows a lot of stuff, and that's why they're trying to take that girl out. I remember when she was way back friendships with them. She knows a lot of stuff that they don't want her to drop it onto the table. So there's a lot of stuff going on. In the third position, which is influence things are going on, it is the Emperor, 7 of Swords. Y'all know what that's about. And the next card is the King of Coins. Sorry, guys. When you put these 3 together, this is the 7 of Swords for me is about deception and deceit. So at this point, the influence that are going on now is there's a lot of stuff that they don't want to come out. And they're going to pull out all types of things that they don't want her to discuss and they don't want her to talk about. There's a lot of dirt. When I say there's a lot of dirt, guys, there's a lot of dirt. And she knows a lot of information. They was better off paying this girl instead of taking her to court. So when you see the Emperor and the King of Coins together, for me, the Emperor and the King of Coins is a provider, dependable. The Emperor, that's about. But when you put the deceit card, to me, the 7 of Wands is about hidden deceit. That means there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this backdrop. It may look pretty, but it's not.
Right.
In the fourth position, which is the past, again, I learned this from Ifasheye. This card, if you look at this, is the High Priestess. You see how, when I looked, that's the first thing I saw. Her eyes are closed, but you can see her eyes. They're open. High Priestess.
Yeah.
The next card with these 3 cards of the past is the Hangman and the 4 coins holding tight. So in the past, she was playing dumb like she didn't know nothing. She was acting like, oh yeah, we're fine, blah, blah, blah. But in the whole time, Chyna was aware of what was going on. She was playing stupid, and we all fell for it. Remember, this little girl has been surviving on her own since she was 16. She didn't want to with a baby at 16 to somebody who didn't have anything. She knew enough to say, if I have a baby, it has to be somebody that has something. Look at her different, people. Don't estimate her. Because she's coming from her background, does not mean that she doesn't know how to survive. So in her past, and all this is the perspective, all this stuff. And if you look at this card, 4 coins, it's about money. She was very aware of what was going on around her. And she knew that they were not to be trusted. So she laid in wait. With this court case, in the fifth position goals, I have the 5 of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups. And the Magician. What's happening now is they're expecting things to change. While I'm seeing this from on my end of it, I'm seeing that the Kardashians are nervous because they're realizing she pulled the wool. They thought they pulled the wool over her eyes. They're realizing that she pulled the wool over their eyes. So that's why they're so mad right now, because she's pulling out receipts left and right. And when you look at the Magician, and for me, this card, along with the Ace of Cups and the 5 of Cups, if you look at this, it's all water, there's a lot of emotions. See the water? And then she's thinking. There's a lot of thought going on. The next thing is 6th position in near future. Things are going to change. I have the Death card. The Ace of Swords. And the Star card. So all these cards together for me are telling me there's going to be a change. Who we see Chyna as right now, you guys, I think right now people are seeing her different as we speak. She is not what a lot of people thought she was. I don't know if I haven't really heard anything about her for about a year now. So what I'm getting from these cards, the Death, the Ace of Swords, and the Star, is there's some things going to happen. She might not get everything she wants, but some wishes are going to be granted. Meaning, I think this is more about her reputation and letting everybody see who the Kardashians really are.
Got it.
She wants money. She does. But you gotta remember, this is a woman who's coming from an urban area, is word you want to use, whose friend's sister slept with her baby's father. Now, y'all already know how it gets down in the hood. You see what my baby's father, now you see the we still have kids together, I'm coming for you and your family. She played it. They thought that she was just not there, but she was. So there's a lot of stuff with these cards is saying it's about a lot of other things, guys, and just winning this case about money. So while we're expecting it to be just a simple thing, it's not. It's all smoke and mirrors. The next card is the Approach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th position. I have the Tower. I have the 5 of Swords again. and the Ten of Cups. And this approach to me is some things that I have to fall apart and pull back together. The approach is she's there to knock everything down. She's going to knock it down to bare bones, if that makes sense to everybody. She's going to show who they are in a way that a lot of people aren't even prepared to show you. We know who they are, these things we've been saying, but remember, she was inside the house, joking, smoking, talking, taking drugs, partying, sleeping with, doing everything with them. The worst thing they could have did, they thought she was a woman of color they could manipulate, who just was going to be happy for being down with the Kardashians. They didn't know that she was paying attention. They how can I say it? She played them how they were playing her. I hope that makes sense.
It does.
They thought it was a hood girl who'd be just happy to be out there, not realize this girl who's been on her own. They're entitled. This is a woman who's that if she don't eat, if she don't make no money, she don't eat. So her mind frame is totally different. They did not expect her to push back. The environment is the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Page of Cups. There is somebody that likes her, that really, really likes her. I don't know. It's not Rob. I think it's an executive or somebody that really likes her. That she was always honest and real with them. And I don't know if
maybe Ryan Seacrest.
Who?
He was in charge.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch. I don't do TV. I just see a guy. I see a frail guy, a blonde hair maybe.
Yeah, that's Ryan Seacrest.
Who really likes her and doesn't like how they're doing her. He's goal oriented. King of Wands. It's a married man. It's a married man who doesn't like her in a sexual way, but likes her as a person and her sense of business and work ethic. That's an environment. The ninth is what we need to know. It's called Lovers. The next card is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Look at it, and up a card. And the next card is the Four of Cups. So how I'm interpreting this being all together is, in this position, is she really doesn't care. The disinterest, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, all this is going to come together. There's some dirty stuff that's going on in the backdrop. Let me say it again. She's not here to play with her coins, and they trying to play with her money. And she's saying that they're playing with her kids. So the money factor is she's gonna get paid. And she's gonna get paid on the front end and on the back end. Meaning whatever we hear about on the front, we're gonna hear about, but on the back end, it's gonna be some sort of secret settlement. Because there's some things they don't want her to discuss that she knows about. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that she knows a lot. And if you go back to when she was hanging out with her, remember she was hanging out, partying the whole bit. So there's a lot of things that she knows that they want to talk about. And then the 10th is just funny because I was done. I said, let me just do one card. I got to tell me who was going to win. I have Messenger of Cups, the Page of Cups. Again, that person who likes her. The Eight of Swords again. And the Six of Wands. So this is going to turn out good for her. I believe whoever this person is that likes her is trying to keep her. And the Eight of Cups to me is saying self-entrapment, meaning telling her, be mindful, be aware of your energy. You walk into the courthouse. Don't talk too much. Don't get upset. And also, I'm looking at all this. She's in therapy currently, I feel. Also, I feel that she has found a soul tribe in a church of some sort, or that are helping her host them, because she is surrounded by a lot of people. And I'm
Talking about Chyna. Talking about Chyna, right?
Yes, about Chyna. She's surrounded by a lot of people. I don't know if she's in the church or talking to people. There are a lot of people heavily praying for her. And there's a woman, I don't know if it's her grandmother or older woman, but her soul team is not playing. Whatever dirt and magic they're working right now is being sent back to them. So we're gonna watch the Kardashians slowly, one by one. Certain things are gonna start happening to them. It's gonna show you that they're doing work because it's gonna bounce off of her and bounce back onto them. You're gonna see a lot of different things. They're gonna start looking different to y'all. And the funny thing is going to be, because of the women, is going to bounce back on their offspring. So this mind what's going on, because you got to be careful when you're doing dirty magic. You got to be prepared for the consequences. You might not get it, but you have to be prepared, or who else might get it. And they've been doing dirty magic for a long time. The next card, I pull out 2 cards to finalize who's going to win. And I automatically said, this gave me Black Chyna. She is impregnated with change. She's not going to be who she was. You're not going to see Black Chyna the same way. She's changing into a businesswoman. This is looking to the future, moving on to next. This is the, birth of new ideas. This is moving on to other things, the ones. Again, she is changing into somebody you guys not even going to recognize. She's still going to be the body girl, but she is actually moving more into being more mature. Whoever she's talking to now, who's around her, they have her best interest in her. And she's currently talking to someone therapy. And she's no longer, at this present moment, she's not using the drugs like she used to. Whoever's going to talk to her, let her know to get her stuff together, because they're going to come at her with everything possible. They're even going to try to drug test her. And the biggest thing about this, guys, that we're all not paying attention is that man still loves that lady. Because in the beginning, when they started talking, they really did like each other. I didn't know it. Rob really loved her, and she really loved him. The problem was the family didn't feel like she was good enough to be a Kardashian. That's the problem. So she about to come through with her coins. Just so y'all know. When they come through, remember me. But that's what I'm seeing. And the dirty magic they're doing they're doing a lot. They have so much pots, things in the air. The magic don't know where to go. They so dirty, so much stuff. They have it so many different places dispersed that they don't even know where to go, y'all. They don't know where to go. That's when you're doing too much work. Too much work. But Chyna for the win for me. Might not be everything that she wants. She's gonna get everything she wants, but it's gonna be in 2 folds, guys. It's gonna be in 2 folds. What she wins, and then what she and then the settlement, whatever they're doing behind the doors. But yeah. Oh, look at Robert. He was just saying he loved her. He really did, and she really did like him. Whether you're quiet as kept, y'all, they really liked each other. They really did love each other. The family did not feel that. And he was already on antidepressants and all type. They worked on him. He was the weaker of the 2. So who's gonna work on? And they was making sure she was not gonna be a Kardashian. So that's it, guys.
Thank you, Sky. Give me 1 second and I'll pull you out. Oh, child. That is a lot.
Yeah, they're gonna be losing money, but we already called that. They're gonna be losing a lot of money.
Thank you.
They playing with the wrong bitch. I'm sorry. They played with the wrong. I'm just saying it in that way. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Let me tell you in my terms. You can't mess with somebody who comes from nothing. They don't have to survive with nothing. You're entitled. So you think, oh, whatever. If she don't eat, if she don't have no money to eat her food, that she don't eat, she don't have a pot to piss in. She has to rely on herself. She has no one else to support her but herself. They underestimated her. She watched them being from out in these streets. She was watching them do the dirt and was making mental notes and knew at some point it would come in handy for her. Y'all know how it is. If somebody in your family you don't like, you know she dipping out on your cousin cheating, but you wait for the right time to tell them that she dipping out on them. So you're gonna sit in the cut and wait. You're gonna wait till Thanksgiving comes and she say something slick to you. You're like, oh, you talking to me? Let me tell you about your wife. Y'all know how to do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch the whole thing unfold and sit in the cut.
Guy, I'm that cousin.
Yes, I'm gonna sit in the cut and
I'm
watch.
that cousin. I don't gossip. I don't talk nothing.
Yep.
Let me come to a barbecue and somebody say, Tracy, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, and your mother, and I told your husband.
Yep.
And let me tell you, I grew up with you. I know what you did. You want to keep talking so I can tell everybody? I'm that cousin.
And that's why they so mad at her, because they forgot. They thought they could win her over by being a Kardashian or hanging out. What they did was cross the line. Once your sister was messing with her baby father, all bets was off. Let's keep it 100, people. I'm talking to you. Your sister talking to my baby father. I'm coming for your brother. And when I come for your brother to show you how much this is when you know Chyna was chin checking them. Everybody pay attention. No, that's my brother. I know you all. You're gonna talk to my brother. None of them check Chyna. Think about it. If it was your brother, you'd be like, what are you doing talking to her? No, she knew right then and there they was puss. They was like, oh, they punks. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
So I got something to say to that.
Yes.
That's how you use your Venus energy.
Boom, divine energy, man. Divine feminine. Boo boo, you want to play with me? Play. Let's play. Let's play, boo boo. Let's play.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play. You want to play with me?
Wow.
Let me show you. Let me show you what the poo poo do. What it's hitting for. Because your brother about to be strung out like a crackhead. Because I'm about to give it to him the way he gotta get it.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Oh my goodness.
He still love him. He loved him some Black Chyna. He loved that girl. And you know what? And he treated her like a lady. He really liked her. Remember, they had a friendship already. So it just gradually turned to something else. At that point, if the Kardashians had any type of soul, let's think about it. Your friend talking to your brother, be like, what you doing, sis? We would have cut, anybody would cut that at the nub. Nah, you can't talk to my brother. But because she already knew how they was operating. She already knew how they was operating. It was easy pickings.
Oh, look at what Cinderella said. They say that Rob and Chyna's first show had higher ratings than theirs.
Boom.
Jealousy.
All right, let's keep it moving. Thank you, Sky. That was really good.
Wow.
Like Chyna, I want Marie, do it again. Do it again.
You think, what's your impression, Chyna or the Kardashians?
It's Chyna.
Okay.
Chyna?
Got it. All right, who's next?
Is it down to me and Sylvester?
Yeah.
Okay, Sylvester, you want me to go or are you ready?
Could you use a couple minutes? I'm ready to go.
You know, I can go. Yeah, let me just go.
Okay.
If you want to, you know.
No, but you.
I'm up, y'all. My
Just like
goodness.
that.
Good, do it.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. This is amazing. Okay. Okay. Who will win? The Kardashians or Chyna? That's the question, right? Okay. The first card I get is, let me see if I put this up. I don't know if you see that. It's the Hermit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Put your hand behind the
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Oh goodness, I need something better. Jeez, maybe this will work. See, this is what I get for using a filter.
You're a mystery. Oh,
I
that's
know,
good.
right? Okay, this is the hermit. Okay, I'm not trying to cover myself. I'm just, trying to show this thing. Jeez. Okay. Oh wow, can't see a damn thing. All right. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. I get the hermit, which is the wise man's card. I get being attuned to the spiritual dimension of the universe. I get patience. I get keep it quiet and thoughtful planning. When I look at this card, I get a search within, the search within the light as, wait a minute. I wrote my notes down, so I'm trying to remember what I wrote down. Oh, she needs to search within to find the light in her. So I see this as Black China. So the light within her, so she needs to tune more into herself. But it's crossed with, oh, hold on. It's crossed with the Seven of Wands, which is holding firm. And I get success is in a competitive undertaking. Matter of coming to a head. I get courage. I get a I get a stiff upper lip, a standing guard in her position. Okay. Um, and this is just, I just see her just uh, uh, continuing to fight her battle. Okay. All right. In the third position, in, which is beneath her, is the World card, which is the Universe card. I get a change of job or residence. I get fulfillment. I get a journey's end. I get reaching your goal. I get receiving a prize. Uh, right here, on this side here, I get that this line here represents China to me, where the other side here represents this bull here represents the Kardashians. So they're just two distinctive animals really going head to head here. And but here I just feel that because China's like a lioness to me, I just feel she's gonna win because she's just a strong animal. In my mind, I just see her as a very strong cat-like animal, and she's gonna get what's hers. Whereas Kardashians are like they're bulls, they're used to attacking and getting their way, and they have the horns there, which they can, we call it, how a bull can just when they use their horns to attack a person.
Gourd.
Yeah, go, yeah. They can really, get into someone's flesh, you know. But I think China can find a way to maneuver around that because she knows she can get hurt, but she's a lion. She got strong teeth. You know what I mean? That's how I'm feeling with this card. In the fourth position, I get the strength.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that card.
Yeah. So I get this is the Enchantress card. I get self confidence. I get self-discipline. I get faith in your abilities, in her abilities. I get protection. Uh, yeah, I just see the Kardashians protecting more of their own. Also, I see these girls being strong-willed. They're very strong-willed. You know, it, uh, they both want to win, and they're very passionate about what they're doing. They just feel that they're both right. Um, you know, and again, I get them as these animal-like creatures going head to hand. Imagine them in the jungle somewhere, and they just, you know, it's like, you know, they just go at it. Um, so that's what I get with this card here. What I get in what crowns them is the okay. What crowns them is the Four Cups, which is a discontent card. I just feel them feeling fed up.
Sylvester, talk louder.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just get them feeling fed up. It's like I never promised to give you a rose garden. I get turning inward. I get resentment, more resentment from the Kardashians, really. I get that they kind of want to give in, but reluctantly, but they don't because of their pride to win. They kind of want to just be over this already because they got better things to do. You know what I mean? But they're not. They're just going to keep right on going, you know, just let the last man stand, you know, and see what the outcome is. That's the feeling I get with that. In the future position, I get the King of Pentacles, which is a worldly success card. I get ambition, patience, increased income. I get shrewdness. I see Chyna holding on firmly to get this money. I mean, she's not going to give up. This right here just indicates, you know, that she's going to, she's going to win her case. You know, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna come with, it's just gonna come with a price. You know, it's like win or lose to me. You know, you win but you lose, that kind of thing. In the seventh position, I get, which is self. This is the King of Cups, which is the wise counsel card. I get protection, secrecy, generosity, and good advice. I just get an emotional journey to keep moving forward with this case. Because I feel like, you know, it's just, you know, they're very strong girls, but I also get that they're very emotional too. You know, it's like, but at the same time, they, you know, they don't want to appear weak or anything like that. So this, you know, so they keep holding on to their pride and they just, yeah, they just don't, you know, they just don't want to give up, you know, but they just gonna keep going. In the 8th position, I get, this is the environment. I get the Four of Swords, which is the respite card. I get retreat, regrouping, withdrawal, the need for renewal. Yeah, again, they want to. I get that they want to retreat from this whole situation and move on from this. As soon as they can.
Right.
They just they just want rest from this whole thing. Yeah. In the ninth position, I get their hopes and fears, which is the Six of Cups. I get familiar energy. I get sentiment. I get a move. I get a trip to visit family. I get celebrations. Yeah, it's like I see China moving away and moving towards to something she knows.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, this whole thing is just it's just crazy to her. So for her to feel better, she needs to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, final outcome. Hold on. Okay. I get the Page of Wands, which is the good news card, which I get courage, excitement, time to start a creative venture, being in the limelight, an opportunity for new growth. And I get it. I get a win for Black China for this case, but it's crossed with I have an 11th card, which was interesting that it came out because these cards fell out.
Okay.
But this last one here, this 11th card here, which is the Five of Cups, which is loss and disappointment. I get a breakup. I get something lost, but something remains. I get betrayal in love, feeling scolded or punished. After this whole or after winning her case, I just feel like it's just an emotional whirlwind roller coaster, and which is why I understand why she wants to get away. And so this card indicates that she definitely wants to move on and go somewhere else, just to retreat and just to gain energy. And so that's what I get with this card. Yeah. So the final outcome is China will win, but I just feel that but it's like happy but not happy. So
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. It's like an empty victory.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. All right, Sylvester, that was good.
That was great.
Let me remind everyone that Sylvester is the one that created the shirts and the mugs from his Etsy shop, Cynthia Anna James.
Yeah.
For the Ukraine, and he's donating 10% of the Ukraine product.
Yes.
Which he wore earlier today. I am wearing one of your shirts.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, y'all.
And this is one of the.
Paula is wearing one of the Ukraine shirts.
Woo.
Navy blue. And I got it too, Paula, in white, and I wore it earlier today.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks good.
Yeah.
So your talent is amazing. So who's ever looking for an illustrator, an artist, this is your guy. He's creating.
Yes, sirree.
Creating my logo right now.
Yeah,
And
I am. Yeah.
I love it. And you're going to be, I can't wait. By the way, he graduated with an art degree.
Yeah. Those papers.
This guy is everything. Everything. And he was in fashion first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, still in fashion.
Yes.
Yeah, still do. Still love fashion. It's still following
That's
shows.
important. You earned that.
Yeah.
That's huge. It's not easy to get those with onion skins, as they used to say.
People need to know this. People need to know you're not showing up.
No.
Yeah.
You know, you are an artist. We are just so blessed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. And you know what I want to say later on when I can, I definitely want to start doing more, do a YouTube channel and express my creativity that way as well.
Yes.
And definitely want to do that. I mean, it's in my mind of how I want to do it because I know I'm going to be an art channel, but I think in my head, I think it's maybe the metaphysical way of art or something like that. I don't know, but I want an angle to it, something like that. But yeah, but it's definitely going to be a creative art channel.
That sounds
Give me
fun.
1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, Sylvester. I'm so sorry. It's my sister. You know, when she calls, I gotta do things.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying that I was gonna do a YouTube channel and that is gonna be a creative art channel. Maybe do it like maybe have more metaphysical themes, type art and stuff like that. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be on the journey with you. Just let us know.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in the meantime, go to Cynthia Anna Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Right?
it.
Oh, you're up.
Yay! Okay.
Hey!
Yay!
All right. Hi, everybody. Okay. I am gonna tell a little story. Let's go down this adventure. We're gonna start with I always forget this. The deck I am using is from the Patasis of the Orisha by Andrew McGregor. And I love it. I love it because it has the most fascinating imagery. I learn best with stories and pictures. So I'm still becoming accustomed to it. So you are all learning with me. So this is the person. This is the Ten of Swords. It is deep betrayal, issue, loss of everything, violence and death, accidents and fighting. And we don't need much more of this. We know this exactly what Chyna and Rob have been dealing with. And the story of this, as you can imagine, with dealing with the Orisha, is we have the diaspora because of the slaves that were carted across. And this card represents those who are lost in the ocean. And it shows the brutality, and we honor that in the Orisha and in these cards. But with that, with the Orisha, with the bringing over of the religions, when I started today, I usually spray, well, over here at the desk, I usually spray a sage spray. But today, I sprayed the Agua Florida, Florida water, which to me indicated that we were doing heavy lifting. I only use this in my sacred space when I'm working with my ancestors. So it wasn't too surprising that this was starting the deck off. So that as a person, our person, which I assume is Chyna for today. The next card crossing is the Five of Cups. Can you see that over my name? There we go. I'm looking at the kings. The Five of Cups. Loss of something you can't get back. Embarrassing situation. The more we grasp the more it falls away. Focus on what you have. So this is a story about an Orisha who was in love with someone, and there is another Orisha who loved the person that she loved, and fast forward, she tricked her into cutting off her ear and feeding it to him, and he was so grossed out that he left right then, and then the other lady got him. So that trickery is what lost, and that's what lost the relationship. That was interesting to me because of the trickery. That is our foundation. That's what we're working with here. But the card is talking about holding on to something so tight you lose it. Doubling down on something, trying to make it work, being deceitful to try to make something work with the best of intentions, and then losing it. So the base here we have death. So the death, this is a card that says to work on the ground you stand on. Something is ending. If someone is sick, time is short. What are you doing that is wasting your time? So I found this really interesting because in respect to the other cards, holding on to something, using deceit to try to hold on to something, what are you doing that is something that is wasting your time to the point where it's ending? And then we're starting off with the person using violence and stuff to end up with betrayal, with deep betrayal. So much so that we have this person at the bottom of the ocean with knives through it. So these were the foundations at the very start. And I thought, oh my God, we are definitely tapped into the right energy. So now we're rocking with the past. So the past is this card, the Two of Discs. Now, I wrote down to read the story. Oh, yes. So this card tells a story of an individual, an Orisha, a group of beings that was taking care of a small community, keeping some, we'll call them like little duendes, like we'll say little gnomes, naughty little elementals at bay. And then a younger Orisha came through and said, yo, I like what you got going here. Let's have a battle, and whoever can cut the tree down the fastest can take over as ruler. And he's like, okay, that sounds fair. Okay, you use this knife and I'll use this knife. Well, the knife that the young person gave the resident village leader was dull. And they saw that it was dull, but they went through with it anyway. And when the younger person with the sharper knife cut the tree down super quick, he's like, okay, I lost fair and square. And then as he was leaving into the forest to let the new young person who cheated take over the village, he quietly released all the little evil elementals that he had been keeping at bay. So now they're running amok, but it's not his business, right? So in addition to that, he went ahead and unleashed gossip, lies, some other bad earthly things, and the last back kick of sand was money, to make sure that forevermore people would be handpecking each other and just having discord. This was interesting to me because things are always going to be in constant motion thinking about the situation here, like a yo-yo. things are precarious for Black Chyna in this situation. Changes are going to need to be made that she's not going to like, a la be given something sabotage-y and having to walk away. But when she walks away, and I'm guessing she's going to have to, she'll have to open her, I'm suspecting that she'll open her imaginary bag of tricks and just let all the teams roll right out. All the receipts, all the marbles with the little gossips, all the like Ursula balls of the song, the voices that the Kardashians stole, all the Harry Potter memories that are in like the library, like all the things that you could keep that have been stole, they're all going to be released, and she's going to be like, I just don't know what happened, and then walk away, because ultimately that's what happened. So there we have that. Now, technically that was in the past, so that may have already happened, or that's a fixing to happen. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because this is in flux. This is dynamic. This is happening right now. The fifth, this is what crowns, and this is justice. So, whoop. Now for justice, justice will be measured out equally for both sides. Now, justice does represent law, but in this case, it represents it being equal. So nobody is clean in this court. We know this. And we don't judge, you know, women have a lot going on. You know, it's not great to be tearing anybody down. We need to hold each other up. We need to acknowledge we do things to get through things. Okay, so we can't be pulling each other down. We just have to hold each other when we're doing things, and acknowledge that at the time we were doing things, we had the best intentions at the time. Now, the whole of everybody is before the judge. The judge is going to meter out justice. Nobody's going to leave that court unscathed. That is what this is. That is what's crowning. So Chyna's going to end up not looking great. The Kardashians are going to end up not looking great. And that's just the truth. And that's what this represents. No, blame. It's not really ours. It's not really ours to do. That's the judge's job. Ours is just to acknowledge, not do the same mistake, and move forward. And if we're Team Chyna, if she comes out with stuff, we need to buy it. Team K. If they come out with stuff, then we need to buy it and support. So that was 5, 6. Okay. What's in front of, now I'm assuming we're on reading for Chyna. So what is in front is the Chariot. This is a person in good position. If they are shrewd and diligent, they have their ancestors, shrewd and diligent, period. Full stop. They have their ancestors and the will of the spirits with them. Once they have the outcome, okay. So that's why I was like, oh, that makes sense why I had the Agua Florida, because she has her ancestors, she has her spirits, she has her guides, she has those who were lost before, from her genes, like straight up from her like original DNA. They are behind her, because this fight is more than just about money. This fight is about what's right. But it's for her. It's for her to understand her worth, whether she wins or not. It's not about that. And that's what she needs to understand. This court case is a reflection about her worth, and she needs to come out understanding that she is worth taking this family to court. The outcome is, regardless of what the judge says, the outcome is she is worth taking them to court. She is worth picking up whatever is broken in the process and moving forward. And I did get a new house, so moving to a home. The bigger the move, the better. So like Sylvester said, I did get a move, and hopefully out of state for her. So the thing is, with the decisions that she's making, she needs to understand that there's going to be the next day. They have a baby together. I don't know if it's two, but for sure the one. I think it's the one. She needs to understand that there's always going to be that tie, the dad. So to be mindful of trashing him or what she does to him in the family, because those are always going to be biological ties. And there are going to be questions like, OMG, is there the BRCA gene in the Kardashian family? Because my baby girl, like, OMG, where do we stand on inoculations? There's always going to be questions, and they're going to need to be amicable. So we need to think through what we do, because this is a bond forever. Now, you say 18, but what if the baby has a chronic illness? What if she's got, heaven forbid, something where she's going to be functional, but with mom forever, and she's going to need dad coming in and out or something? We don't know. So we need to think about the relationship moving forward. So we just got to keep that in mind. That puts us with 7. So this is interesting. We have a hanged man in what's in the person's mind. And I like this card. It means something to me. I love this card. It's usually depicted as someone hanging upside down for a new perspective. In this deck, this card means that the person is suffering and not moving forward. Something negative is pursuing them. They need a big move. The big move change. They need the big move to change the cycle they're currently stuck in. The cycle of having a fight, calling in the authorities, they just are it's just getting bigger and bigger. The authority is just getting larger and larger. Now they're before a judge. So it was, I think at one point it was just Corey, and then at one point it was law enforcement, and then now it's the judge, and then who's next? Supreme Court. I don't know. So the story with this is that sometimes when you go to, I wrote this down. This is in Lukumi in Santeria, but when you go to someone like a madrina and you need a reading because something and you're not feeling well, and you just say you have something on you, or you suspect you need something to be cleaned off you because somebody has told you that something is pursuing you, and they do the reading, they read you in whatever manner that they're supposed to, and they say, oh my gosh, things are really messed up. What I'm getting from the Orisha is that you need to be protected, and you need a mazo, which is that beaded, multi-stranded beaded. It's not a necklace. It's a big loop that is put over you, and it's for protection from Obatala, is a warrior. And he's protecting the person who's wearing that. And you move into the home of a grandparent in the faith, because you're under spiritual warfare and you need protection. You are so messed up spiritually, you need to be protected spiritually. You're like a chickie that had just broken through an egg. And until they can make the preparations for a ceremony to get you strong, you're protected by these beads, which is basically your armor, and you're connected to Obatala, which is what the beads, which have been blessed as they have been hand beaded, is doing. that is something she needs to consider, which is why I had this at the beginning. She needs to find somebody in her faith, whichever it is. It doesn't have to be Lukumi. It doesn't have to be, she needs to find an elder in the faith that she is drawn to get a cleaning, a cleansing, because she's under spiritual warfare, and that can happen, especially as in the public eye. I don't know if she's sealed or if she was protected, but she is under way more than just social dynamics. She's in spiritual warfare, and you know, I don't know what the Kardashians are involved in, but this is more than just wearing an eye. She needs a cleansing. She needs protection, and then she needs to keep that up. So there we go. Now, so we have here. This is what's surrounding. This is the Three of Swords. Now, this story is the mom. This Orisha's mom wanted a particular bird, and he knew exactly where the bird is. So he went out. He found one. Well, he knew where they were. So he went out and knew where they were. He was going to get it, and there was no bird there. So he took his divine arrow with his arrow shooting device and shot at it. No, he said, okay, I divined this arrow, and it was going to shoot whoever took my bird. So he shot the arrow went woo, 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 and found the person who took the bird that he wanted to get for his mom. It shot his mom, YEMAYA, the mother of oceans, the mother of fishes. Now, he went to God, the Orisha creator, and was like, oh my God, please rewind, bring her back. And God's like, yeah, totally. So he brought her back, but we're in real life. That's not going to happen. This card is representing someone who is permanently wounded, because he deals with the effects of wounding his mom. I'm not going to go into that because I will tell you way too much to take up the time. So he's a wounded person, which would be Chyna, the wounded person from youth. Old wounds preventing a person from happiness and success. A rash decision with lasting consequences. Where's that card about needing to be careful? Was it this one about making sure that you're good with Ra because you're always going to be connected to the family? You got to be careful for the long term, the long haul. You got to be mindful. Just because you don't know where the arrow, your tongue, your mouth, you don't know where those are going to be. You might be inadvertently shooting your future, forever wounding from your place of hurt. The future, your kid's dad, he might steal his heart, make it hard for him to either be kind to you, to be kind to you in the future. That's what hurts me. So that puts us surrounding hopes and fears. My hopes and fears is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a woman cooking. She's cooking in the kitchen. She's masterfully preparing food for the ceremonies, which is a very, very busy job because a lot of ceremonies take specialized food, old traditional recipes, and you have to cook them a special way, and you have to be mindful certain items don't land on the dish that aren't supposed to be on the dish, no cross-contaminating food stuff. But she's stressed, and sometimes it feels like you're never going to get the tasks done, and you're working with some people that are it's a lot, and you're in a hot, sweaty kitchen. You feel like it's never going to get done. And this shows how we do under pressure when the work is tiring and thankless. And this is how she feels. Well, and her hopes and fears. When you're tired and thankless, that's when your flaws are triggered. That's when your true character shows. time of great effort without obvious ends, people who argue under pressure. This is what needs. This is just not a great place to be, just needing to be aware of it. Hopes and fears. This is not a great hope. This is more so fear. So she's probably just sitting and stewing, not feeling great, hoping this will just end. She's tired as hell. I'm tired of seeing all those faces too. And I thought interesting what stuck out to me in the description of the card is this pot. That pot. The pot represents food, cookie, and it also represents the potential of things boiling over. So that's really interesting. The watched pot, I thought it would say, but no, it was a potential of delicious foods, but also the pot boiling over, which, as you know, can be dangerous and messy and really, really scary. So the final outcome is the Three of Wands, which is actually the creation story. But the words that stuck out to me when I was looking at the description is acquisitions, inventions, and the word territory. Mm-hmm. What is set in motion will go beyond the person's wildest dreams. Yeah. And this is where my brain started. What I was hearing is you made a choice to get in a money family. So I had some really, really weird dreams this morning. I saw like brooches and scenario from the past that had to do with kind of family members, but what Chyna is dealing with is kind of, it was really weird, but what I wrote was she was not meant to skip the process, accept that and move on. Meaning that she is trying to meeting Rob, trying to be with Rob, if it was about just security or getting money or any of that, if that was ever a glimmer in the back of her mind, that was not for her. What was intended for her life path has to do with more than getting quick money. She is someone who likes to work, who likes to get her hands dirty, who likes to use what she's earned. And by getting into a family that has what may have perceived as big money, it's not big money, it's not long money, it's not well-gotten money. It's money, it's different kind of money, but it's not like Mr. Kardashian's money, which is legal money. That's legal money. Like, I don't want to say brain money. I don't have the greatest words right now to choose from because you know how it goes when you're fishing in spirit. But Rob chose not to learn to be a dad. He doesn't want to. Men have the opportunity to I don't like the word man up or that, but they can learn, they can observe. He's had men roles, and he's chosen not to be that. He doesn't want to be a dad. He doesn't want to be a man, and that's his choice, and we need to respect that. It's not fair to force him to be something he has made clear he does not want. And we, me as Chyna, need to move forward from that. We need to move forward. Our baby is our responsibility, and move forward. So we were meant for more. We like working, we're an artist, we creative, we have more hustle. People think we have nothing to prove, but girl, you have everything. Chyna doesn't owe anything to anybody but her baby. Double down on your dynasty. You're a chameleon. She has got more moxie and more potential, and she's more creative than the Kardashians. And I'm not saying anything against the Kardashians because I used to like them a lot. But she is an artist, a creative, and she needs to accept that and do that. I don't know if she has any lines or any, I don't know what she does, that Chyna, but she needs to emulate what they're doing with her own stuff. If she likes making handbags, I think these sunglasses are coming to mind. But that's not a good place to make money. She needs to think about what people want, what she personally enjoys, what she personally uses, and makes that. Because she can hustle. She will burn the wick at both ends. She is nonstop. And there is a card that I accidentally wrote the translation for, and I wrote it down, but I didn't pull it. And it was the King of Cups, which is something I pulled before, so I was happy to see it again, but I actually didn't pull it for her. But so the King of Cups is about spiritual connection with the other side, and with this connection, you can be healed and reborn. Pray loudly, speak your need, don't be petty, move forward from the court's decision. Whatever the court says, whether you win or lose, consider it the end, a period, and move forward. Just move forward. Yourself, your baby. Move as far as you can without needing to go to court because of Rob wanting to have the baby nearby because he uses that baby as control. Just you do you, my friend, and just know that you have everything you need, that you are the creative. You don't need Kardashian money because all the money is around you. The money is around you. You don't need any of their money. Your money is clean. Your money is waiting. It's hanging around you. So you just pluck it. Pluck it, Chyna. Just pluck it. It's waiting for you. And then find whatever path you're drawn to, whatever path that is. Trust your instincts. You must be spiritual. And get you some of this. Start with you. That's it. That's it.
Oh, child. You need some spiritual advice like yesterday.
Yes.
Like yesterday. I think it was very responsible of you to say that, right? Because who said it? Well, I think somebody in the feed said they got people all over the country, all over the world doing magic to them. Armenians. So call up one of them grandmothers over there and yada, yada, yada. However, that type of magic is not going to be effective anymore.
Nope. It's not working.
Or else
Whatever church you at.
Hold on. Or else the Ukraine wouldn't have gone down. If something is meant to be, all the magic in the world can't stop it. Right? Now, I mean that for the Kardashians. What Chyna needs to do is clean up that mess that they put on her.
Yeah.
All you need to do is clean it up. What are you going to say, Paula? Always say something if you need to.
No, I was just
taking them off. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
That she must just be she must be so bad off that she needs to find somebody she trusts and go stay with them to heal. She I live with my parents, but when I am emotional, I grab my phone, I grab my book or whatever I'm doing, and I go and lay with them to fill my cup. because I need to get refilled. So whatever and that's what this card describes, somebody needing to go to their spiritual grandparents. So, because in this practice, you have your spiritual grandparents. So it's like going, if you're in a traditional faith, you're going to your pastor's house and just going into the guest room. So wherever she is, because I know her mama is walking her own path. So whoever she's close with, if she has a little girl village or a cluster of gays that are really supporting her, I don't know her very well, but whatever her core group of ride or dies are, she needs to go to them and lick her wounds a little bit, because her whatever wounds are from growing up, whatever activated her so young, that she's had to take care of herself from being being awake so young. She's tired. She's tired. And
when I heard you talking, it feels to me like she's gotta get out of this skin that Chyna created. Flamboyant.
Yeah.
It's not even a tourist thing, by the way. Like the way she's acting, really something that's made up. It's not really a tourist thing. I think she just really needs to take off that skin and really go somewhere and give herself the allowance to be cleansed, wear white, cover her head in a turban, take spiritual baths. That's what I think I hear you saying, that it doesn't have to be people that you know. It has to be a community that knows how to help spiritually. Yeah. But it does matter, Paula.
We're getting some feedback, and I really want what you just said.
You can speak now.
Oh, no. Okay, no, I was just reading that. I saw a couple times it said that, I am speaking with the purple couch. I'm trying to purple couch.
Tracey, you're low.
Tracey, yeah, we can't hear you. Your volume is too low.
Okay, let me do something. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I don't know, that's what Margaret. I kept saying that I think she's with a church group of church people. I feel like she's like around a bunch of, what do you call them in church? Prayer warriors.
Yeah.
That she's around, like they're praying, they on that.
Yeah. But Paula, what was happening? I got confused there. What, you saw something in the feed?
Oh yeah, in the feed they were saying they couldn't hear us, but I wanted you. What you were saying is about the white turban and that she needed, or.
Yes, I was saying from what I was getting that you were talking, that I believe what she needs to do is go to another country.
Oh,
and get
take a little
real Ayurvedic type of cleansing and spiritual baths.
That would be great.
Because those women over there know how to love women. Like that's what they do best over there.
Yeah.
Over here, all we do is compete. Right? But over there, they understand women and the value. And she needs to be a part of a community. And she needs to take the skin of Chyna off for a while. And go participate into something where Chyna means nothing to them.
Yeah.
She needs womb care. Right? You feeling that, Marie?
Yes.
She needs spiritual baths. She needs this. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but she needs this.
Oh.
Over here, all we do is compete. Right? She needs this. She needs people touching her.
Yeah.
Tracy, as you're doing that, it just reminds me of like her inner child. Like she needs the inner child to be healed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was in the cards. One of my cards was a wound, a childhood, or like a wound, an early wound.
It
What's
might
helping
be,
her is her daughter. What's
I agree.
helping her? That little girl. Something about her. So calm. It's helping her. I can, so I think when you say lay with somebody, I got the vision that her kids now are laying with her.
Yes.
Like they're laying with her.
Oh, Sophia says she needs to discover Angela.
I think, the funny
Oh, is that her real name?
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful name. It's an angel. She's an angel.
Yeah. I think she already knows that. I think that's the whole.
Maybe it's too heavy for her right now. Well, since now's the time.
Even if she knows it, it's our job to tell her.
Right.
It's our job to act like she doesn't know it.
No, right.
So she could step into it.
Hi, I'm Angel. Now's the time. 2022.
Listen to this, guys. Even if her new name is Angel.
Can it be Angel? Oh.
It can be. It could be anything she wants.
I love
All
that.
right, let me do me now. Okay, guys, are you good?
Yeah.
While I do this, everyone pick one final outcome, please.
Okay.
Please, God, talk to me about Black Chyna versus the Kardashians. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Black Chyna is your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Oh, should I spotlight myself? Yeah, spotlight myself for a minute. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual undertaking. We've got to get you to a spiritual place, Chyna. This is where you're going to be able to breathe. This is where you're going to be able to understand, why was Chyna ever born? Who is Angela? Then I'm getting letting go. Letting go. Pull your hands down, Chyna. You are not attached to this person that's been created for you. And I think some part of her wants to rediscover herself. All right? Healing. We just talked about this. Healing. Healing in the forest. Look at all these cards. They're all in the forest. All right? We want to see Chyna this way. Reinventing herself. Mixing with better people. Let the old Chyna go so that the new Chyna can heal and be grounded. Right? You're kind of not acting like a Taurus, Chyna. All right? I need the bull in you to be successful now. The bull in you is coming after these people, but I need the bull in you to be successful after this. Right? I get discontent and boredom. That's the Kardashians acting like, oh, taking precious time away from us, right? I think even Kris Jenner actually said that. But I do get sacrifice. She had to walk this mud. Has it been like 10 years of walking this bullshit? 10, 12 years of her life? Right? I get triumphant in success. But interesting, if Chyna is successful, they're only going to make her more mad. She's got more she's going to come after them for. This is a very sick environment. Very sick. These people are mortifyingly sick. I don't know who this fire sign woman is, but she's a beast. I think her lawyer's a female, right? She's a beast. I think what's been going on has happened long enough. So time's up. Time's up. In a weird kind of way, what love that you used to be for the Kardashians is in the past now. Which one of the Kardashians Kylie's a fire sign. The love for Kylie is gone. Kylie, to be honest with you, you would have been better off not participating in this. I know you're the youngest sister. This is ruining you, Kylie. You should have been like, y'all go. I just had a baby. Use the baby as an excuse. I can't do this. Because Kylie being there is ruining Kylie. So, the devil haunts Kylie now. Whatever you wished upon Chyna, the youngest child will receive the same wind toward them. So if you Kardashians wish Chyna the most horrible things, Kylie, it's coming for you.
Yeah. Baby.
You know, I see Chyna winning. I don't know who said it, but I think there could be an opportunity to reinvest with Rob. I think that what could happen is that she wants her show back. She wants people to see that she is actually a great mom. They robbed her of that. There is something that needs to be walked away from forever. And I do believe it's any relationship with the Kardashians. You never speak to these people again. And you never, ever trust them. Ever in your life. I think people are warning Chyna on how evil these people are. He's being warned. But you know, as a Taurus, I think it was hard to convince her. And only as of recently did she understand truly that she was fucked over by them. I see her in a chariot again. I kind of get this as victory, which is a weird kind of card for the chariot. Let me read the chariot real quick. Oh, I thought I had my book there. Oh, here. Let me just read the chariot real quick. Because it's in the number 8 position, no less. And chariot is getting her balance back, having a clear focus, conquest. I knew it. I saw it as victory. And it's also next to the 10 of Pentacles. So she's going to have enough money to take care of her household. All right. Okay. Somebody's lying on her. Somebody's lying on her. Did anybody say that they were paying her child support? No one ever said that? Tiger never said that?
Oh, yeah.
No, because they said they have the kids more than she does. So why would they pay child support?
That's all going to turn around. That's all going to turn around. Okay. This is her boy, but I also get this as good news. And I really feel like she gets her kids back. I really feel like somebody said it in the group. I think it was you, Marie, where you were like, they're just so sick of her. Because I think she wins this, and then I think she comes back and she readdressed custody, and she comes back and so it's custody, and then it's something else with the Kardashians. She goes to Tiger, and she's like, listen, you better get your act together because this is the way I want my kids under the same roof at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to come down to a reality show. I think that she really wants to tell her story. I think that she's finally going to heal, but maybe healed by doing a reality show, by being really honest, and by really saying, this is the reality show that her mother did a number on.
Yeah.
And she wants to heal from her mother.
Yeah.
In a weird kind of way, Tony, I know you respect me, right? I get it, right? I know you respect me, but I have to tell you, as a mom, I'm mad. I'm mad because Chyna is left out in the street trying to navigate these fucked up women. And I know you're mad too at them, but you put Chyna in the street.
Yep.
You presented her as is to the world, Tokyo Tony. Or Tokyo, what's her name?
Tokyo Tony.
Tokyo Tony.
Tokyo Tony.
So you have a lot to figure out and stop cussing people out. It doesn't work anymore.
Nope.
Your daughter is the only victim in this.
Yep.
And her daughter, that is a generational curse that you could have stopped. So today, Tokyo Tony, shut your trap. Shut your fucking mouth. Let this girl create a new empire because she can do it and she can do it well by herself. Yeah. Stop trying to get inside her brain. Stop trying to make her feel guilty. You are the biggest problem for her. I need you to love her enough to let her go. Please. Just zip it. You like it, I love it. With all that being said, her own son wants to be with her. All right? The final outcome is the Three of Wands. I'm just going to read that real quick. And I'm getting from the Three of Wands, it's a good card because it's about the ship's birth of a new enterprise, a new project, Chyna. A lot of work to be done, but new ideas. People are going to work with you after this lawsuit. It's about teamwork and negotiations, a new project, and showing yourself differently. It's about support, probably family support, but if you can keep your mom at a 1 episode distance, do that. But the seeds begin to sprout, and it also could be work-related travel. Or maybe, Chyna, maybe you and Rob can take the reality show overseas. Maybe there's some cleansing that you need. Maybe there's some mental health cleansing that Rob needs. Maybe you can convince him to like just try this. But we got to take you away from these women that aren't good for you. So I think it's ironic that her mother's not good for her. His mother is not good for him. That's crazy to me. All right. Yep. The little girl wants to be with her too. You know, I'm not getting a resounding yes that she will win. And I think because it comes down to semantics. So I feel like it's going to be a win, but I also feel like it's going to be a win. So I feel like Chyna's going to win, but the Kardashians going to say, whoa, child, well, actually, at least this didn't come up. So that's a win. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think Chyna wins, although I was looking really hard for it. I think she wins. I think because she wins, not only does she receive money, maybe, I don't know if Marie said it, not what you expected. The Knight of Pentacles is a win card, not necessarily so big, but it also could mean that the Knight of Pentacles is a work card. So that's why I keep getting maybe another reality show. But I also get, Chyna, you finally have the sympathy of the world on your side. People get it. How are you ever supposed to survive against these 5 holes? How was Rob ever supposed to figure out that he was being manipulated by these 5 holes? It's crazy.
Say it again, Tracy. Sorry.
Those damn holes.
Those holes,
Holes. God, it's so annoying. All right, guys. Final outcome. What you got? Just speak up. Who got the final outcome?
Okay, for the final outcome, I got the Hermit card. And when I got this card, I'm hearing to go within and revamp.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Like, she has to retreat in order to, because whatever she's doing now, the persona, she's...
Oh, she froze. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. She's probably still talking too. Here she comes.
Oh, okay.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever she did to this point up is no longer necessary. So they're stripping that away from her energetically as well, to be like her true self.
Yeah. Treese Jackson, you're negative. Every word that comes out of your mouth is negative. Chyna, it doesn't matter. Chyna, it's for the win. The words that come out of your mouth are so negative. You need Jesus. She needs Jesus. All right. Who's next? Final outcome.
I guess I'll go. Well, you know what, Tracy? I decided to use these cards today. You know, I don't really touch these.
Yes. What you got?
So I got the Alchemist.
All
And doesn't this look like Chyna, y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I did the twirl thing, and I got the shadow side. And it says misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practices.
The Kardashians.
Mm-hmm. No more.
I'm gonna say this. CHANGO.
Also, Tracy, it said shadow alchemist appears in a misuse of power and knowledge through seduction and trickery.
CHANGO. 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 Cancer. Kardashian. Cancel the Kardashian. And it is done. No more magic can be used on Chyna. It is done.
No more.
No more. The magic will turn to dust. And if you keep playing with me, the magic will get turned around to you.
Mm-hmm.
All of you. Stop it. Stop it.
Their load will be not lighter. If they don't leave the magic alone, the load is going to become more than they expected.
What does that mean, the load? What is that?
Like the load, like a heavy load. Like, you know how, like, how can I say?
Heavy load.
Heavy load, like saying like a lot of stress on your back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you have a ton of bricks on your back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine all that work that they did on people. Imagine if that weight was weighing on their back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize how different their life would be when they have that on them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And again, I just feel like for Chyna, it's gonna be for her finances. It's gonna feel like financially she's gonna be healthy. It's gonna be healthy for her, right? Because it's not only gonna bring you growth,
yeah,
but also I feel like a lot of truth is gonna come out as far as not only in the courtroom, but I feel like I love when Tracy talked about maybe a reality show where she could just be. I feel like she uses reality shows as her therapy, right?
yes,
She's going to use her platform as a therapy,
yes,
not only to get out what she wants, but also gain finances, right?
yes.
It's like you gain a paycheck, but also you're releasing whatever no longer serves you no more.
Yes.
But I definitely feel like for the Kardashians, it's going to feel like, again, I just feel like it's going to be a load for them. You know, like before they were the people that said, I want my potatoes cut, like the guys that cut the potatoes in the kitchen, the pills, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if they had to take those those pills in a bag and hold them and had to walk somewhere with them. You imagine that? I know that sounds gross, everybody, but it's, you know.
It's kind of the way I maybe being reduced to cutting your own potatoes.
Cutting your own potatoes, yeah. Like cutting costs.
Cutting costs. You know, the networks might be cutting costs. Especially if they don't win this case. Is that everything, Melissa?
Yep.
Okay. Final outcome. Who's next?
Is this a new outcome, or I think I stated mine, or do we just do a new one? Or?
It's an extra final outcome.
An extra. Okay.
Extra. You can use a different deck. You can use the same deck.
Okay.
Sky or Paula? Tika?
I'll go.
Go.
All right, so I pulled out 2 cards. The first card I pulled out from this Luna deck, very interesting, is the 2 of Cups. And it's like, this is how she's looking at herself in the mirror, reflecting, seeing that's what she's doing right now. That's the final outcome. And the card that jumped out of the deck when I was looking for it. But then I did the Divine Feminine. So let me pull that out. And it's so funny. The card, I cannot say this name. I'm sorry. But it's the High Priestess. And it looks like Black Chyna when you look at it.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
What's that name? Let's put it to the screen more.
You guys see it?
And Hudwana. And
And
Hudwana.
yeah, High
The
Priestess.
high priestess. From what
I,
culture?
this is I am one with my soul, and my soul is is a legacy of love. So I looked it up in the book, and it says who she is embodies the ability to come one with your soul. She was born during the Akkadian Empire. She's a goddess. What do you call it? A divine feminine. But she proposed him. Basically, what we would say, she's a creative. This person is a creative. When you pull this out, is more or less saying get her subconscious. It says the high priestess is often described as the guardian of the subconscious. She is that aspect of all of us that holds a veil of awareness and separates us from the inner depths. It's about emerging of awareness of your soul and all the love and power that you give with individual personality or ego. Um, Indwana wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with that you no longer there's no longer any separation and there is no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are a high priestess, you are eternal. She whispers, Holy Heart of the Legendary. And then when I read that, my mind went to something I've been writing this down for the last couple of days, and it resonated. It says, tell yourself I am not competing with anything. I don't compete, I complete. The difference in the sentence is the L. That stands for love, living with valued energy. And I always write down, welcome to the beautiful conundrum, because conundrum means that you look like one thing, but you're something else. Totally different love vibe when you love and know you. And I think the thing right now, she's just starting to know and love herself. So this is definitely an awakening for her. This was her COVID moment, like you like to say.
Yes.
You never go back to how she was before.
Oh, her COVID moment. Yes.
This is her COVID moment. This is what she can never go back to. And you can see over the time she was changing, but she can never go back to who she was. At this point, she's a whole nother entity at this point. And like you said with her kids, I don't know if she lost her kids or they're not with her. But like you keep saying, the energy that's around her, and the people that's around her that I keep saying prayer warriors or the energy, like whatever they're sending towards her is not hitting her. And that's what's like the Kardashians are very much confused because nothing is working. You know what somebody's doing. I know that sounds crazy, but you know when somebody's doing something to you and they're looking at you like, why is this bitch not falling out? Her hair, she be losing her hair. She losing her job. She out here thriving. That's why they confused. They're looking at her like, how's she coming to the court looking fly, $2,000 suits coming in cute? You know what I'm saying? They stuck. That's what it is. They're trying to figure out. They're stuck. They're like, I don't understand. So, like I said, we all kind of saying the same thing is, who God bless, no man tests. And every time I hear it, every time Marie go, like Chyna, poop, poop. Because they did her so wrong.
They did.
Like at this point, who God bless, I know it's gonna sound weird, not weird. Who God bless, no man tests. Whatever you think you do, that girl always comes out on top. Even when she's doing bad, she doing good.
She still made $2 million.
Okay, she still make her money. She still do. So while we all here talking, I don't be making.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. Where did Jesus come from?
Poor.
Who did Jesus fall in love with?
A poor woman. Okay. Wait a minute. Who knew? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a woman who knew how to make some rice, to make a meal with nothing. She had some. I think you have to understand where Chyna's coming. Like in my mind, guys, where Chyna's coming from, and this divine energy. She is an epitome of divine energy. She used her sexuality. We all look at, she a hoe, whatever.
Okay.
While you giving up here for free for a Big Mac, she's talking about, boo, you got to pay to play. If you want to pay, you got to pay. I'm divine energy. This is not how it goes. And at the end of the day, no matter how we look at it, she about that money. While some of these women out here talking about, I can't get him to buy me a Big Mac. Girls, there's girls out here getting people to take them on trips for nothing. And you laying up with him and he talking about, all right, I'm going to see my other girlfriend. What?
He doesn't value it.
Say it again, Sylvester.
He doesn't value the girl. No.
Exactly. When he was messing around when you know, I know Kylie gonna have to catch the heat because her ancestors is not happy. We all established that. And Kylie is a problem of that because she was doing fine with Tiger, whatever his damn name is.
Yeah.
I like Tigger.
I like Tigger too. I like Tigger.
Right, Tigger. Well, I don't like him. He a pedophile. So.
oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
How could he not be? You talking to a young girl. Remember, Kylie was underage.
Yeah.
So she never saw it coming. She thought, oh, she's too young for him to be messing with her.
17.
Oh.
She was 17.
Let's get into it. Quiet as kept. You know, Kylie like little girls on the side, but we're not gonna get into that right now. I'm not gonna spill that tea. I'm just saying she was dibbling down with her old girl Jordan, but we're not gonna talk about it.
You chose violence just now.
Huh?
I said you chose violence.
No, Sky is the one that's like, you ain't heard it from me, but
you ain't here for me, but I'm just saying.
Like the character on Living Color. Yeah. You know that character? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
My mother loved that show. She loved that part.
Quiet as kept. They knew she would come. Like it was no way. So at this point, these cards are saying she's gonna get herself together. All this needs to happen, and this is her COVID moment. She has no prayer team together. She's trying to figure out the whole thing with Tokyo. Sorry, it said that was a mother who was pimping her daughter. Whether you like it or not, she was pimping her, and that girl was smart enough to know how to make it work. Because there's no way on God's green earth can you and your mama be in the same strip club working. I'm sorry. That's toxic.
Well, you know what? I think the moms are the same way, Tokyo, Chyna, and Kris Jenner.
Yeah, they mirror each other.
The same way. Just different, that's all.
Yes, so that's exactly.
They both pimped their children out. That's what they did.
That's profound. Repeat that.
Oh.
That was profound. No,
yeah, but they're both parents are the same. Yeah.
Both parents are the same. Yeah. That is profound.
Yeah. Well, like attracts like, and Chyna was looking for a family unit. It looked like the Kardashians are a whole family unit. She got the bait and switch.
But she just
walked into the same energetic dynamic.
Yes.
She just didn't see it. It looked different, and it was
what? You're right.
But yeah, so that's it. It was the exact thing.
And like you said earlier, Paula,
and she wanted to be loved by them so
badly.
Imagine when you just want to be loved by a bunch of women.
Yeah.
How disappointing for her.
And you're carrying the only child that gets to be called
the name.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
The heir.
She's a true Kardashian.
Right.
And that's why all the ancestors got right up and they were like, this bit is going to be protected. This bitch is protected. Like, oh, we're up. Where's she at? Where's she at? And they're like,
and you know what the funny thing is? Exactly. You know what's funny too, guys? Here's the funny part. If they doing work and they're Kardashians, right? Let it sink in for a minute. And Chyna's ancestors are working to save Chyna. That means that little girl got double the amount of people watching over because it's Kardashian
yes, ma'am.
And Chyna's family. So that's going to be the one that's going to be above everybody else. When everybody else's kids is falling to the wayside because of all that magic, she's going to be the one that's going to be normal.
Well, that's a good point. Let's talk about that for a minute. That's a good point. That her daughter Dream carries the positive ancestors on the Kardashian side, but also the positive ancestors on Chyna's side.
Correct. And that's why this is why they're gathering Chyna's ass to get it together.
Got it.
That's why they're gathering getting China together mentally. You understand? Getting
The
like the answer is
spiritual
like you gotta get it
energy.
together.
The spiritual energy is
Exactly.
like, get it together. Get it together,
Correct.
China. Get it together.
Correct.
You're more valuable.
We about to
wake up.
Yeah, like it stops with you.
It stops with you. We fixing this, right?
That's deep.
We gotta stop it here.
That's deep.
So let's get it together because she got, like I said, she's gonna get money. It's not gonna be like the same thing Miri said. She's not gonna get what she expected, but she's getting on the front end and on the back end. But there's more money waiting for her to grab. As soon as she get finished with them, she's gonna have so much money coming in.
Okay, I got a couple of questions. One is Black China Caribbean?
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
I saw somebody in the chat said that the lineage comes from Puerto Rico.
Well, Tokyo knows that.
No.
Okay.
Somebody
said
Dominican
China got
Republic.
that Caribbean ancestry.
Is it Dominican Republic? Maybe it was. Yeah, it says, did you all know Nina Love? Tokyo Tony was from the Dominican Republic? No wonder she is spiritually protected.
And I don't want you guys to worry about Chris trademarking Dream's name. If something is trademarked illegally, China can go after that too.
Correct. That's her child. Yeah, that's her child.
How you gonna trademark my daughter's name and not tell me and have me sign off on it?
Exactly.
You go back into court and you say it was done under fraud? Are you kidding me?
Well, her lawyer is I don't know. Like I said, I really haven't seen anything on TV or watched anything, to be honest. But my mind, like we're looking at the cards and the I keep getting the kings. I was like, and the emperor. So it's a woman who's super aggressive. She thinks like a man.
I think
whoever her lawyer is, the lawyers are aggressive. They think like they're coming. They're coming for the jugular because she's giving up all this information.
Oh wait, her mom claims Dominican Republic. Okay,
maybe she should go. Maybe she should go.
You know what? I'm so upset because that's what I visioned. Her going to Dominican Republic. I wanted to say it, and I was like, "Why Dominican Republic?" I didn't know, and I stopped myself. So I was like, "She needs to go to another country instead of saying."
For some reason, I was feeling Cuba. For some reason,
you told
I
Cuba. I tell you guys to do it, and I didn't do it this time. I felt Dominican Republic.
I always wondered. I know they have a beautiful young girl, Dream, but I always wondered, since Dream is the only Kardashian from the family, I always wondered what it'd be like if she had a boy.
Oh, that'd be girl. They'd lose their mind.
They would lose their mind.
They would have lost their mind.
It would have been worse.
This would have been a bad fight.
It would have been worse.
You'd see Rob step up, is what you'd see.
Yeah.
They would have ripped him from her arms.
Because most of the women wound up bearing girls.
Yeah.
So for the boy to be born, I don't know if it would have been born before, because I don't know their children's ages, before Kim got a chance to bear a boy first. It would have been a nightmare, though. That's not even. It didn't happen, and Spirit made sure it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right. But I was gonna say something else. But Open 642. I don't know who the hell you are, but you are good. Some of the things that's coming out of Open 642. Woo, child. He's educating us. Open 642 is just adding so much to the feed, and I thank you. All right. Yeah. Oh, this is what he said. He or she. I don't know who Open 642 is. He, she. She changed the entire culture.
Yes, she did. With the booty. Talk about it, Open. Talk about it, 642. Because remember, think about it. The Kardashians. Okay, think about I remember they first came out, Chyna was hanging with them. They started doing more like braids and stuff. Remember, they were just plain white. But when Chyna started hanging with them, they got a little bit more flavor to them.
Yes.
More style, more black girl energy. Remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that whole thing. And as soon as the sister started messing with when the pedophile started messing with the little girl, all of a sudden that's when she didn't even know they was Xing her out. They Xed her
she
out.
didn't. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I read in the feed that Kylie was the babysitter.
Can you imagine?
I can't.
Excuse me. Let me think of it this way.
I can't.
Can you imagine? That's your home girl. That's your bestie, low key besties, little sister watching your son.
Little sister, right?
Watching the son, and all y'all. Excuse my French, y'all, for cursing. All y'all biatches knew something was going on, and nobody told me nothing.
Yep.
I'm surprised she didn't lay hands on nobody.
Wow.
Because I'd have came through like a windmill. I'm right in the mouth, like, where your sister? Where your sister? Get your peoples. Because I'm about to do you, and I can't find your little sister because she's underage. But you my friend. You catching this fever. There's no way. So she was hurt. She was crushed.
Right.
There's no way that she thinks she's doing the right thing. I'm making friends. I remember at the time she was doing less dancing. She was doing like more hair stuff. She had a nail salon, a lash place.
Yeah. No, she was doing businesses. Yeah.
Right. And what she was doing was learning from them. And I think they didn't realize she was learning.
I remember that. I wasn't watching the whole Kardashian at that time, but I do remember that they waited until Kylie was 18 to announce the relationship with Tigger and Kylie. I remember that. All right. Whose final outcome? Go for it.
Okay, so I pulled from the messages from your animal spirit guide.
Good.
From Stephen D. Farmer. And 2 cards popped right out. The first one is Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one was the Kiwi.
Aww.
So the penguin. The penguin talks about being in a period of strife and it being just about over, having essentially one last hurrah before it completes. And it says emerging from this period, you will still be faced with a few challenges, but you'll really face them with the courage and inner strength you've mustered during the period of struggle, the one before. You've discovered resources that you never knew you had, and these will serve you well for the rest of your life. Your faith in life's unfoldment and your greater awareness of your soul's destiny will help you deal with anything that comes your way with self-confidence, grace, and fluidity. Making conscious and deliberate choices now becomes top priority, as these have the potential to dramatically alter your life. So that's the penguin. And the kiwi talks about taking a mindful, meditative walk every day for a week. So as you see the little kiwi, they keep their head down, always poking for food. And then it says, do a walk meditation each day for the next week.
Damn. I want to do that. I feel like we all should be taking a walk to clear our heads.
Right, 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes a day. I love that. I love both those cards.
And it didn't say fast walk. It said mindful. So that's like feet to the ground, looking around.
Yes.
At first, your head's like speeding because you got a lot of stuff on your mind, but it'll clear as things pop up. The squirrel, the tree, the postman, who honks, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then, you know, for the question, well, the couple words that popped up with Kiwi was grounded, ancient wisdom, and inspiration. But I think we well covered that with some of the things that we were recommending Miss Chyna do. Like maybe going back to her native land of the Dominican Republic, if that is in fact where her roots are from. That would be a beautiful trip home.
I think they said Tokyo Pony's father is from.
Oh, the father, yes, the father. Maybe even farther back than that. And so as far as Black Chyna and the Kardashian, who's gonna win? I even pulled an extra card, which is a yes card, but the question was who's gonna win, and I just keep feeling it balanced, it equal.
Yeah.
And I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So we'll say a yes, equal, but I don't feel good.
Yeah. I think I got the same thing. It was like you're gonna win, but then they might win. It's weird.
Right. It's gonna even out.
Sylvester, what's your final outcome?
Yeah, I pulled I pulled from the Rider Waite deck. Here, only deck I have. But I pulled out my final income is the Six of Pentacles.
Yes.
And then what I have is extra money, a business opportunity, fair financial dealings, enjoying the fruits of your labor. I get with this is that she's keeping herself balanced, but she's also watching her money. You know, she's being careful how she spends it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I get with that.
All right. So I'm going to pull two outcomes myself. The first one I got is right side up. It's detective.
Oh, cool.
Detective. See?
And it says great powers of observation.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she was watching all the time.
And great powers of intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Now look at this card. I'm just going to show you all how she's pretending to read a book.
That's crazy.
That's good.
Exactly. That's exactly what she was doing.
And some of y'all said that is exactly what was happening, that she was like collecting data. And if you know Taurus people, don't ever sleep on any Taurus. They are the best spies. So I'm gonna pull another outcome. Hold on a second. I just want to read Detective real quick. Thank you, everyone, for everything that you do, sticking with us.
I love the comments.
I know, right? They going in.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave it at this. Also, I just want to tell everyone my tarot class begins May 4th. Everyone here has been a part of the tarot class and is now a part of the group. Now, what you all do with your gifts, I hope you all contact any one of these amazing super psychics that are on here today, right? Because if I trust them, you can trust them.
Yeah.
Okay? And what's your name? What's your name? All right? And Sylvester, your name is @Sly_Jackson on IG.
Yes.
Right? But come join tarot class. Come be a part of an amazing group. And God, for the truth. I'm tough. But look what resulted. I don't produce sloppy. You all came with your own gifts. All I did was infuse how to speak.
Yes, how to speak. Yes.
That's all I'm doing. Y'all came prepared with your own gifts, and that's a period. All right, final outcome. It's a weird outcome. Yes. Didn't you
What?
No way.
What?
I'm shocked.
What?
It's a yes. Let me find the book. It's a yes. And look how happy. Okay, let me just spotlight.
I'm so.
Look how happy the yes is.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We just pulled that out. Ain't that crazy?
Something told me to pull another one, and I was like, "Oh, Spirit," and Spirit was like, "Girl."
Oh, Spirit.
So I got yes. It's almost like having an orgasm now because I just feel like something amazing is coming through for her. So yes. So this is how the book reads it. Yes. 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 Yes.
I have what she's having.
Wait, I gotta do it with my hair down. Wait. Yes. Oh my God.
That isn't.
Out of nowhere. Yes. That's good.
The answer is yes. Proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy. Do not hold back. The time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up. Express yourself, experience, and share. The extended message is this card is a huge thumbs up. If you are making a decision, the answer is yes, go for it. This is a time, Chyna, for positivity, celebration, progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. All your hard work is paid off. Any endeavors, projects, opportunities before you are now going to get the green light. If you've been holding off for the right time, well, honey, the time is now. And you are being encouraged to take every next step offered to you. You are good to go. If you're feeling scared or worried, that's okay. Invite us in. Invite your spiritual help in. Angels are there to guide you, and they want you to be successful. So relax, enjoy. The joy is unfolding for you right now. And I would just want to go back to Sky's impression. Her daughter's the answer. The ancestor on the Kardashian side is for her daughter.
Yeah, they're not gonna let them mess her up. She's
Right.
a Kardashian. The girl. I just got the grandfather is watching over that girl.
The grandfather.
That's his first son's child.
The father Kardashian.
Remember, I kept saying to Beyonce, I keep seeing this lady and this man. I couldn't put it together. It just came to me. The father is watching over that. That is his son's, for his only son.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine how disgusted
he my praise dance
with his daughter. Get up and get up and praise dance.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting here and I just heard.
He is disgusted.
While you was talking, I heard that's my son's child. I heard in my head, I heard that's my son's child. I'm gonna watch it. I heard that.
The medium spoke.
I heard that's my son's child.
The medium
I heard that's
spoke.
my son's child. Yeah, that's my son's child. So that's why they can't. This is why everything around them is falling apart. That man not happy.
No. Wow.
That man not happy.
They touch.
No,
They shouldn't have
open
touched.
46. Grandfather equals the Kardashians' father.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Sky is talking about. Open 46.
It's on both sides, yeah, because that's the
both
son.
But let's stay focused. You
Yes.
said the Kardashian father. That is powerful.
That's the son's. That's his first. That's his firstborn son's child.
Mm-hmm. And he's around his girls.
And
I know.
But he's not messing with the girls like that because of the mother. But he's worried about his son.
Yeah, because look at what his son's doing.
Listen, let me tell you something. The Kardashian father, the one that's deceased, knows the mother very well. She slept with OJ. She slept with everybody. Khloe is OJ's, right? So the Kardashian father and the ancestors already know Kris Jenner. What the Kardashian's father is watching, how Kris Jenner has ruined his girls.
Exactly.
So the only hope is Dream.
And that's his only real grandchild, people.
Got it.
I mean, you know what? Man. I'm a bad, shut your mouth. It just came to me. I'm a bad
only.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn.
That's his only. God. He is the only real Kardashian. The next generation.
Yeah.
He is the only one because everybody else has different fathers. She is the one that will carry on the Kardashian name.
Yes.
Let me say it again.
Is Chyna gonna have another baby by Rob?
Who?
Is Black Chyna gonna have another baby by Rob? Are they
no,
still
I
kind of hooking up?
I don't know. You know what? You can't touch. I don't want to get into that's not headspace.
Okay.
But they all gonna be cool friends again because it's coming to me. They really did like each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, she a girl from the street. She knows she about her coins. They was really working out really good until everybody got involved. They were working out too good, and everybody had to jump in. Because remember, he was very protective of her. Yeah. Remember, he went with her back to DC. All those girls. So
the only time he ever spoke up was because of Chyna.
Exactly.
And it felt like they're trying to stop all of this from happening because he's the one to the real true Kardashian. So
he's the
mess him up.
But somebody else said the Kardashian magic is the Kardashian ancestor is blocking their witchcraft.
Yes, with that little egg. That's why all this stuff is falling apart. I was sitting here. Why is it? I couldn't figure. I saw older ladies. I'm thinking that's on. I'm assuming that is on Black Chyna's side, a woman that knows her. I'm saying, why I keep seeing these two? I couldn't figure out the two men. So maybe it says the grandfather of the but that I'm sitting here talking to y'all and I heard in my ear because that's my son's daughter. That she is the only true Kardashian. So they have to mark it off of her because she's the only one that can use the name Kardashian. Remember, she married in, so he had Kim, the other two girls, right? Remember, they're married. They all have West. Nobody is a Kardashian except for that little girl. Bitch, what? Because I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't think of it. That's what it is. That's crazy.
That was the best catch of the night. Thank you, Sky. That was a good catch.
Yeah, mic drop.
Sweeties. Hi, how are you?
That's a mic drop, right? That's a mic drop.
You got to drop the cards.
Yeah. And now it makes sense why she would try to market that little girl's name. Why she would try to trademark her name.
Yeah.
Because remember, Jenner's not even a Kardashian no more. The only Kardashian in that whole house now is that little girl. And they mad that it's to a what?
A black
sister. A black that you got all your style from.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what? This reading, especially in the last, it's profound. Chyna, you're gonna be okay. By the way, I already blocked them. It is done. Any magic
it's
falls
already
to the
done.
ground, and if they keep fucking with me, I'll push it back on them. But for right now, any magic falls to the ground. I'm just
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do
I'm not
nothing.
trying to hurt people, but they can't get to you anymore.
Yeah.
But we do need you to get clean.
Yeah.
So you might want to take a trip to the Dominican Republic, sister. Take everybody. Take your mother too. Throw her in the fire pit, please.
What I just said, the other grandchildren get $8K per show. Dream cannot get paid. What?
What?
But it's okay.
Trust
It's
that
okay.
You
Dreams
won't
never,
need that money.
Dreams never in the show.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, because the mother, she's like, don't have my child on there.
Exactly.
What do you have my
Rob
child
is
on the
never-
show for?
Rob is never in the show. Don't worry about that. But let me tell you something. I do see a dream doll.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
And by that time, Chyna owns everything that belongs to Dream. There will not be a trademark under Kim K's name. She stole a baby. Like, you fucking witch.
Wow.
You fucked up witch.
Wow.
Go to hell.
You know the problem with that is too. I don't wish nothing bad on anybody, but when you do dirt and you have kids, if it don't come back, because when you're doing bad stuff, it has to land somewhere.
Yeah.
If you have kids, be mindful. If you're in here doing this stuff, yeah, I gotta be mindful. Don't come back to you. You reap the benefits with your kids. That's why some of these ladies walking around with these kids half crazy or on drugs, or they can't function because you're doing bad stuff you're not supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Stop listening to the lady in the bodega talking about, yeah, burn this candle. Just stop listening to the people.
Yep.
Stop burying people in many places.
All right. Did everybody pull their final outcome? Marie, you pulled, right? Everybody
Yeah.
pulled? Let's end this. Thank you.
This was beautiful. And you know what?
Good.
Just to hear about the doll thing, I'm like, I will buy that doll for any little girl.
Me too. Me too.
Listen, I will buy it. So just please make it.
We'll buy to support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
So let me just remind everyone, 6-week tarot class beginning May 4th. There is still room. We do have people signed up. I can't wait. This is going to be an amazing experience that's going to be so different this time. I can't wait to see how everyone shows up on the front lines. It's going to be so much fun. So thank you so much. And everyone else, and Melissa is starting it off. So thank you, Melissa, for starting it off. And for everyone else, don't fuck with us. Look at them. Look at them.
Guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Absolutely.
Like and share.
Like and share.
These are super psychics.
Follow us on Instagram.
They come from great stock. Listen to me. At Sly Jackson, IG, at Paula Sparks on IG, at Marie_Nicole on IG. Check out her TikTok too. At Facebook, IG, all everything, and that beautiful conundrum at IG. Check out all of her reels. Thank you, everyone. I honor your presence in my life. I'm so glad you guys are here. I love you.
Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.